My next guest on the show is a funny, wonderful, and amazing person I've recently met on Twitch. His positivity is so contagious. From DBD to Cult of the Lamb to even more chaos and wholesomeness in its own form, he's thriving across the Twitch platform. He's from the land down under, Australia, and he's got one of the best usernames ever. LeftClickToHit, welcome to episode 5 of Twitch Tea Time. In this space, we will talk about everything from gaming to Twitch to social media life, 2023 plans for 2024, as well as the topic of resilience, chosen today by LC himself. So sit back, grab a drink, relax, and enjoy. So the first segment I'm going to start with is the road to Twitch and gaming. So before I start, tell me, how are you doing today?
Blue, firstly, what a kick-ass intro. Love it. Thank you very much. I'm super flattered. Cloud9 already. What a way to invite your guest. Mamma mia. So how's my day going? It is wonderful. It's a lovely public holiday here in Australia. So I've got my tea at the ready, and I've got my chunky licorice and my TWGT ready to go. But I'm doing good. Flat tack as always, but good.
And we have to precise that he also has his mushrooms.
Oh yes, I live and breathe tea and mushrooms. My goodness, what a choice, right? But mushies are mate, they're flexible. They solve so many problems. They're delicious. That's why they're basically a mascot. That's why I chose them really as a mascot, because also they're kind of indestructible, which is quite cool.
And they have hats, like built-in hats.
Yeah, they come dapper, mate. They come already dapper.
Yeah,
they're ready to go.
Whenever it's raining, you don't have to worry about them. They're just protected.
Exactly, and they grow ridiculously quick, and they're low maintenance.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. You just set and forget. Maybe spritz it with some water, but that's basically it, Blue. It's so easy.
100%. So LC, can you tell us a little bit about how you discovered Twitch and how you decided to make it a thing, streaming?
Oh, absolutely. Sure. So I actually started doing Twitch all the way back in 2020. I was super new. Yeah, super new. I went back and had a look at my stats, and just to kind of figure out when it all started from day dot. It was on the 7th of May 2020, and I streamed for 4 hours.
Size as well. Wow.
Oh, mate, you know what? You don't come into a lovely show and get invited and don't come with any information ready to go. That's just a rookie move, right?
That's professionalism on its own, honestly.
Mate, Blue, my pal, I can't leave you in the lurch. So all the way back on the 7th of May 2020, I was playing Don't Starve Together.
Oh, one of my favorite games of all times. I
really?
Have 1,000 hours on it. Yeah.
Wow, my goodness, dude. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
holy
I
smokes.
also started it in 2020. Funny thing.
Really?
2 days ago was my 4 years anniversary on it.
Oh man!
And
congrats,
one of the
dude.
very first channels that I modded, I became a mod for, is a Clay Ambassador channel, which Clay is the makers of this game of PST.
No.
Yeah.
Wow! Holy smoke!
He invited me. One of my founders is a Clay Ambassador as well. So.
What's a Clay Ambassador? It sounds very, very cool, very fancy. Is it original?
Clay are the makers of Don't Starve Together. So when you're team of streamers of Don't Starve Together, you're basically streaming under that Clay Ambassador.
Wow. Okay. Sheesh. That's very snazzy. Mamma mia.
Yeah.
So I had no knowledge of that from my end, but 1,000 hours on your end, that's bonkers. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to figure out how to play the game. You're
help you out
NAS spaceship.
Anytime.
Oh, freaking sweet. I'll do a collaboration time. I'll have a bit of a mosh with Don't Starve. That'd be fun. I haven't played it in years. But
I started on console and I migrated to PC. So that explains,
Was it a big difference for you to jump from console to PC or nah?
Yeah. Big
It was.
difference. Adaptability wise, like I had to like switch from controller. Now I do it on keyboard. So
And do you
my
think the gameplay changed a lot as well as a result, or did you
uh,
think that it was kind of like same,
I
same?
I haven't touched the game since November, funny. So there's been a lot going on it.
Isn't the game's got like a lot of updates,
Yeah.
new DLCs? I can imagine.
Oh yeah.
It's the kind of like it keeps giving, doesn't it? It's a game that keeps giving. It just never stops changing, never stops like reinventing itself.
The good thing about it is like literally keeps on giving. How? It's like when it goes on sale, you don't get one copy. You get an extra copy for $5.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah, my gosh, what a great marketing like tactic. That's something that I would deploy for sure.
Oh
And
yeah.
if you give more, people will pay more. That's always the goal, right? Because like if you're generous, people will be generous to others, and they'll pass on the love, and it just
Yeah.
concatenates to everyone around them. But
Yeah.
sorry, to answer your question, as I always end up doing,
It's
you'll have
fine.
to rein me in a couple of times,
It's fine.
Blue.
It's fine.
Is I started in on May the 7th, 2020, and I streamed it for 4 hours, and I had 5 viewers. I was actually really
Wow.
quite lucky. Yeah, it was the first time doing it, and most people probably would get one viewer or no viewers, and I was very, very fortunate. And I was jam-a-lamming with my pal. Let's call him K at the time. And we didn't know what to expect or how this would even start, but I just knew that I had internet. Just to put it in perspective, I didn't have internet till I was
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
high school. So we had internet obviously existed. Right? It was like I wasn't born like like that. Oh gosh, good gravy.
Yeah.
But I didn't have access to it for a long time. Yeah, I wasn't like born like in Narnia or back in the old days where I had to pedal my computer awake, get onto a bicycle and generate power. But I didn't have access to it for ages. And then when I got to university, that's when I had full access to the internet. Because where I lived, it was sort of like in the sticks in Australia. And in Australia, for any Australian listeners out there, you'll know exactly what I mean. Like 10 years ago or more, to get any sort of infrastructure out to your house when you live like in the sticks, it's the countryside. It's agony. Like Badger, like Space Badger, she sort of lives in that sort of that rural environment, and just to get her internet to work properly is a
Yeah.
chore. So and you would have seen that she'll have an unfortunate cutout of the net. Can you imagine like nowadays and age, talking to people from Europe, talking to people from Japan, and then it's like, oh yeah, what is an internet cutout or a blackout? They don't have that. In Australia, because we're so quite big and expansive, and there's lots of sprawling landscapes, to get internet out to people, to get power out to people is a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Tell me
I,
about the power here. Like we
yeah.
had a lot of blackouts here. Like
Oh, serious?
yeah, because like
Oh,
government
yeah.
government here is like very corrupted. Like we've been
Oh,
it's been like building up for like 35 years. In 2019 it like all exploded. The economy collapsed. We're getting to a point. I don't know if you've heard about Venezuela's money. Like
no.
how you give them like a bag full of like currency in Venezuela for like just a
Oh,
hamburger from
yes.
McDonald's. That was our
Yes.
case
Oh my
for a
God.
while. That was our case for a while as well. Yeah, and
Holy
it's
crap.
kind of still ongoing, which we don't have access to our dollars here and everything. So I kind of live
No.
by the PayPal earnings
Oh,
because
holy
it's
crap, man.
it's not that no, it's not that grave as I'm making it, but like I do work and I do get paid, but it's like a quarter of what I should be making.
Mamma mia.
So
What's your plan then? Like, what's your like goal to like? Is it to
waiting
leave? Is it
waiting
to
for
stay
mom
or?
to get her American ID, hopefully.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay.
yeah.
So then that way you got a plan B.
Yeah, so what basically goes on is like now we don't have a president at all. And like the country is like they had like fights, like verbal fights in
Oh,
the parliament, just because they can't decide on anything. Like basically.
my
Yeah, that's
gosh.
how corrupt we are. And the power, the government told us like you're gonna get 6 hours of power. What do we get? 6 hours of no power. Actually, 16 hours of no government power, and the rest is like
Holy crap.
yeah. like 16
How
hours
did
of
you
the
cope? How did you cope, man? Like,
generators.
what do you do?
Generators.
Generators.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you. So you look after yourself, basically,
I
right?
do have
Is there a fear of
a UPS here, like a universal power supplier that I use as well for the
Oh,
PC.
nice.
Because one time during stream, my power went out and like stream kept going, everything kept going smooth. So
Dude, I remember you mentioning that that the load checker, and I also remember you mentioning that the power went out and you're still good. And I was like, man, I had no idea that underneath the water, you know what I mean? All that was going on. That's crazy, Blue.
oh yeah,
Man, then I guess resilience, I'm preaching to the choir. Like when it comes to resilience, you're basically you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. There's resilience in character, but there's also resilience in planning and prepping the stream and also having a plan B. That's like absolutely number one.
yeah.
Mate, you're a pro. You're a pro.
A good cucumber never turns into a pickle.
Oh wow, that's good. I like this. I like
Yeah.
this. I love your puns. Oh my goodness. For anyone who's listening, puns are Blue's mainstay, especially when he graces with himself on my stream. What's something that I really like? But Gordon Ramsay, I think he says that. I could be wrong, but he says like, "Don't be afraid of the stone and dance in the rain." And I really like that one because that basically is, what will be, but then just make the best out of the situation, right?
Well,
You're thriving, man.
well, no, thank you, Gordon Ramsay. You can dance alone. I don't want to get sick.
That's true. My little lady,
Yeah.
she'll definitely vouch for getting sick in the rain. I'm always like, nah, you won't get sick in the rain. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
You'll be fine. But
I'm always
invariably,
like,
I do.
I'm always like, oh no, I can't get sick. My body doesn't allow me to get sick. Guess what? I got sick.
Yep. I notoriously get ill
Yeah.
because like I grew up as a kid, right, with asthma, and I think
Yeah.
I get like conflicting messages from like the peeps, like, oh, once you get like sick with asthma left when you're young, it goes away or tends to
Oh,
go
yeah.
away when you're older.
Yeah.
But I don't know because like with COVID that really hit me for 6, and you'll hear me now in the stream, like in the stream in the online here, doing pauses for breath. It's a combination of being excited, but also like recovering from a chest
Yeah.
infection or because I work in like a hospital environment, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
always surrounded by illness, always. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad that I didn't get sick for this one. I would have been kicking myself. I do my best whenever I prepare for this kind of jazz. I wear the
do we
mask.
call you Dr. Professor LC?
Oh, Dr. Professor LC, left click to cure. Maybe.
Left click
Maybe,
to check in. Maybe.
Check in. That's right. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get back on track. Sorry.
It's
So-
fine, it's fine. You basically answered also like the third question that I wanted to ask you. Like,
Oh.
what was the first game you ever streamed? So you basically answered it.
Oh, no way.
That's good.
Fantastic. I tend to do that because I talk about a bit of everything, and
It's
that's just
fine.
how my brain works.
I'm just
And I just jump.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, likewise. I love this sort of stuff. This is my
Yeah.
jam-a-lam, man. I played Don't Starve together,
Yeah.
and it was a riot. And then from there, I met a couple of cool people that gave me tips. I learnt from there as well, really early actually.
Mhm.
Before I sort of picked up in the streaming world,
Yeah.
that not everyone has your best interests in mind. So I met like a lot of really good people, and I was averaging about 22 viewers at one point, which was lovely. And that's kind of like, they say viewers, but it spikes, right? Because you've got some people who are
Yeah.
like staying there for the long haul. Some people want to stay for just a little bit, and I completely understand. That's when I sort of try to figure out a strategy. But let me know if that's a different question of yours to me to answer later. But my strategy was to shift away from followers and to actually focus on making friends. And you'll hear me talk about it a lot
Yeah.
in my stream, where if you focus on making followers and trying to get the numbers, your goal is going to like skew your perspective on what growth is. So this is left click real talk from me, right? Which is pretty rare, right? So
100%.
so for me, my real talk is focus on making friends and developing relationships, not for the purpose of growth, right?
Yeah.
But for the purpose of having an insane amount of fun. And as cliche as it sounds, right? That strategy really helped me get a different perspective on valuing time. So I mean, those who know me outside of stream, I really focus on time. Like, so every hour I spend with someone, right, every minute is precious to me because you can't get that back.
Of course.
And that's why, right? So for me, when someone says be there at be there at a certain time, or let's meet and have a party at a certain time, like me and my little lady will be there like 5 minutes before, right? It's like a social contract, right? And that's the same when it comes to streaming. Like, you spend time with people, right? If you're going to keep a schedule, right, that's a given, but spend time and value their time, right? Always value their time.
Of course.
And when it comes to streaming, that's how my relationships were built off of. So I think my first big break, I was playing Death's Door. So Death's Door is like an isometric indie game developed, I think, by Devolver. I love that publisher. As soon as that came up, my passion for gaming kind of exploded as well. In fact, I've got one more to add on my first games played while streaming, which launched me. I'll get to that in a moment. Death's Door is like an isometric survival game, and I met another Australian. I'm trying to recall. I think I've got him on my list. I think it's like he's usually playing. He's not playing at the moment, but he's basically a big gay icon or a game. I guess like an ambassador in that space. But I wasn't obviously focused in that space. I was focused on the game. That's it. Yeah, LGBT. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, and I didn't really know. I was just like, oh well, I'll just jam alongside his game. Happens to be Australian, and he was really bubbly and fun. And for Guerrilla Gaming, that's the guy.
Oh, Guerrilla Gaming.
Absolute legend. Yeah, like pivotal, and also getting me to open in that space by raiding me. I didn't know what a raid was, right? So I'm playing this game, Death's Door, and my friends are like, just like I got 1 or 2 pals watching me, like dropping in and out, just chatting to me, having fun. And then he brings in like, I think, let's say like 30 or 40 people, and I'd never experienced anything like that. I wasn't even prepared. And I just had a blast. My stream actually died. Like, it actually failed. The screen went black. My stream. It did. It had a heart attack. And it died. The stream died. Yeah. But they could still hear me. They could still see the black screen, and they could still hear me panicking and trying to fix stuff and chat. But this is when I sort of fell in love with streaming, right? Because everyone that was there, even though I didn't know them, right? All of them supported me. All of them wanted me to succeed. All of them said, like, don't worry, Left, we'll hang till you're back online. These are people I didn't even know, right? And I thought, holy crap, like, this is the community that I want to be in, be with, and not a negative comment in sight. And that's what spear tracked me into wanting to keep on streaming. And for the first May, from that point on, I sort of stopped a bit. Was streaming a little bit, like maybe 9 hours a week. Which was not too crazy. But then when you consider how much I stream now, which is, from... it would be more like 4 hours a week rather, not 9, tell a lie. And then I moved to 9 and to roughly 12 at one point. And that was another challenge as well, trying to figure out how to manage time. Yeah, because not because of success. And that's the fundamental difference, Blue, right? Yeah. It wasn't the success, it was the friendships garnered over that period that I absolutely love.
4, mate. I can barely do 3.
Yeah, people do 12 hours, Blue. 24 hours. What machine?
My friend did 13 hours on Cult of the Lamb.
Oh my god. Dear Lordy.
Then we turned it into way before the update. My other friend, she's from Spain. She joined in, and she was like, "Oh, Pedro, Marcelo," and something. And then we turned it into "Oh, I'm a religious stripper in the cult, for example," and we're stripping nuns and everything, and we go yeah. So I think Cult of the Lamb felt us on that vibe and added that. So.
That's a success studio. That's freaking brilliant.
Turned it into a telenovela, yeah.
I love telenovelas. I always see them on memes, on 9gag with they're choking themselves, and then the zooming up of the screen and the enhance into I get into a laughing fit. Yeah. But yeah, that was my start. My start into the soiree, and I did it on near Christmas. I was like, you know what? I'll do it like a New Year's sort of thing. Have some fun. And it was I wouldn't say it was throwaway. No, that's not really the best word. I think it was just giving my best shot. And I got very fortunate. So my advice, I guess, in this space, if people are wondering, should I start, right? If that's a question, should I start? No. I think the answer shouldn't always be hey, no! It should be the opposite, Blue. It should be absolutely. Don't be scared. People get scared a lot about trying new things, and that's understandable. But the worst you're going to have is if you're worried, maybe don't put yourself on screen from the very beginning. To start off with like a V2, don't start off with the face cam, because for some people the face cam can be disconcerting. Like maybe they might have some kind of anxiety, or they might not be sort of comfortable in their own skin in that space just yet. So a VTuber could allow you to bridge that gap and also bypass any preconceptions that your audience or chatters might have of you based on your voice and your personality. The VTuber sort of carries a lot of that burden, you could say. It's not for everyone. Like sometimes I find face cam easier for me because I don't have to worry about things. At least my face cam breaking to an extent.
Oh, same.
Everything else breaks.
Same.
But yeah. So you know what I mean? Like it ends up being a lot easier for me, and I can use things like different virtual camera augmentations to make it more fun.
Yeah,
wait, that's my first start.
Yeah, plus maybe for me it's like easier because I come from an audiovisual background. I studied that, and like I like my very first ever stream was Kingdom Hearts 3 on PS4.
Oh,
straight from console.
Wow.
Yeah, straight from console. Back in 2022, back when I had like nothing. Then I did LA Noire. The console
good choice.
kept dying on me. And then I heard my mom tell me that my uncle, her brother, got me a PS5 out of the blue. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Then it facilitated stream for me.
Wow.
I just went live from it, lickety split, very, very very smoothly. No, really. For a while, until September of last year, I got the face cam, I got everything, all the setup, and I had installed fiber in August. So
beautiful.
Because I used to stream from work, so.
That's actually, you raise a really good point, by the way. You should stream from work. That's awesome, dude. Like, before I jump into my own point, I want to explore that. So you got fiber to the premises or fiber to the curb? For me, Australia, it's curb, but we just got it to the premises. I'm guessing that's what you've got.
Mine isn't that good to call it.
Okay.
Going from a speed that's under 1 megabyte on DSL to a speed that's 15 megabytes, I'll take that any day.
Shit, yeah, absolutely, man. It's a good feeling, huh? That feeling that you got. We actually, you definitely you resonate with issues we experience here in Australia with internet speed and infrastructure. My goodness, if not more so than anyone else that I've had a chat to. Yeah, holy smokes. So when it comes to your streaming at work, is that like when you had your lunch break, you hop onto PS5, play some games?
No. Actually, Saturdays here were like a little bit like more of like breathe before I moved cities at work. We were like, my workplace was like 1 kilometer away from me. Now it's like 11, the new one.
Oof,
so
okay.
So I just took 5 minutes like from my house to my work. So every Saturday they tell me like there's no one, no news anchors, no one, but I still went there and I just went live, and I used to do 5 or 6 hours back then because it was during the day.
Wow.
The day for me, yeah.
That's awesome. Oh man, that would have been experience.
One time, one of my good friends, she's an Aussie as well, Jake Quillen, she rated me.
Oh yes.
She rated me with a party of 201.
What? 201
on my birthday.
The ones just...
on my birthday.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I was doing, guess what game? Goat Simulator 3.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yes.
That would have been a blast.
It was a blast. I'm gonna be doing more silly games like that, more like funsies, but because of some trauma that happened with me lately, and DBD happened to be concerned in that drama because that drama happened with someone who streams DBD, whom I'm used to mod for.
Oh.
I'll tell you about it later. So now I'm kind of like on an indefinite hiatus from DBD.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, that's awful to hear. I had no idea.
I would pop in sometimes if you want to co-stream, if you want to play, okay, but like, because I had big plans for DBD myself this year. So I'm like, nah.
Yeah, like a bad taste in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can turn it around slowly, dude.
Hopefully. Yeah.
That's awful. That's awful to hear. That's awful to hear. That's the thing about like relationships, like they're just as they're strong, they can break as well, right? And that's the thing. Like what do you do? What do you do? Like, what are the strategies when that kind of stuff happens? Like, I've had instances where not directly to me, but people that
Yeah.
either mod for me or know of people that have experiences like yourself, Blue. And it's really tricky as a streamer and a creator, right? Like, how do you, like, let's say it's not related directly to you, like one scenario. What do you do? Do you take a side? Is there, or do you push away from those people? Or do you chat to them? You know, like, I mean, I always choose to chat if I can help it. Find out more before you actually make a call. Do you know what I mean? Always have evidence,
Yeah.
always have information.
Yeah. So hold on. Um,
Yeah.
so what I was asking you is like you've answered already like most of my questions, but one of them is like, how did you decide on what content you're gonna be streaming? Like, because I see you do mostly horror, some shooters, yeah, but mostly horror games.
So that is a banger of a question. That's definitely what I constantly ask myself, probably every month. Like, oh, you know, what game should I play today or this month?
Should I
Consistently.
play something or
And
should I play DBD? Well, let's play something. Then you end up playing DBD.
it's true. It's true. Invariably, I go back on my crutch, which is DVD, because here's the thing. Like, I sort of feel bad when I change games from DVD, because when I first started, it's what really launched me and into meeting new people. It launched me into experiencing like people like giftings. What the first time getting a raid train, like, that was insane. Like, I've never experienced that. I didn't know what it was till it happened. And people were, again, the community was insanely kind to me, and they supported me with all the different killers. So all the killers in DVD,
Oh
they've
yeah,
all got a
your
person's name.
community is like over the like borderline amazing. I
Yes.
like go into Elsie's channel to anyone who's listening, and you're gonna get like
Oh, thank you.
sick from all the positivity because it's really contagious. Like, honestly, like
Oh
like
my
okay,
goodness, you
let's say
flatter me, sir.
let's say he's being slugged by a killer. Let's say he's having the worst day on DBD history on all of Earth. You'll see a smile on his face. It's like GG, moving on. Like, no, are you sure you stream DBD, sir?
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
all
I get
because
that. I
it's
get that a fair
all
bit.
yeah, like it's full of toxicity in DBD. Like, wow, like honestly, I'm
This is
baffled.
true. This is true. The toxicity. I think that's the good. You got to fight the good fight, right? You always hear me
Yeah.
say, "Blue, like, punch up." And I think as long as you continuously, genuinely want to punch up and try and make the community better, you'll eventually slowly meet more and more like really decent to good to great people. Like, legitimately, I think it's more of like fighting fire with water, right? Opposed to fighting fire with fire. If you sit there and get slugged and be like, I don't want to play this game anymore, or like, I'm gonna give up, and just like, the worst case is, I know people do it, right? But it's off the cards for me. Like, quitting the game, like abandoning the game, like, isn't like quitting the match. Never. Doesn't matter how bad it gets. Like, you've again that social contract, right? When you're in a match with friends, especially with friends, or you're in a match with even just random people, right? You've agreed to spend time with them, right? So to me, the social contract is really, really, really important. It's just what I've grown up with. So when you're in there, you're losing, but you're still buying time for your friends to survive, right? So there's still
100%.
something positive coming out of that, even though it's terrible and you're doing badly. It's not all about you. It's about the team. It's about your
Yeah.
friends. So that's the mindset to have.
Something my friend said one time that really resonates with me. It's always like it's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits. So
Yeah, I got that one. I might have to jot this down. I have to borrow this one. Quoting Lucifer, the legend.
it's all shits
It's
and
all,
giggles.
it's all shit and giggles until someone
Someone
giggles
giggles
and
and
shit.
shits.
Oh my god, that's a classic. That's a classic reorganization of running with scissors. It's like all fun and games with someone loses an eye, but definitely anything with poop cracks me up. But thank you, Blue. That's a lovely compliment. The community. So how do I choose the game? I choose the game based on enjoyment. When my advice would be when I'm smaller. I think I picked the game that that was high skill, so I could learn,
So you
and I could
basically
possibly
don't
turn
go
that.
with like whatever's popular around you. You just go with what you love. That's what I.
Oh, that's true. I think I have to maybe walk the line on that one.
Like
So what I mean
it's
by that
your
is like
channel,
walk.
so it has to reflect your image. Yeah.
Yes, yes, but it's a bit of both. I've because I done this like 2 years ago, right, for funsies. I realized like that it's a bit of a hand in hand. Like I went to a place like Twitch Tracker, and I find out what games are really popular or what are trending and growing, right? And I grabbed that as a metric. So as a metric, I'm like, cool, that's really popular. I can always fall back on that if I need to. Then I go into the community. So find the game first, then look at the community. And if there's people like that I really resonate with and gel with, and they're funny and they make me laugh, then I'm like, you know what? This is a game that I see myself playing and having a great time. So that's when I start putting it squirreling away and saying, this is the game that I'm going to pick. So I was playing. I had a look at Monster Hunter on the tracker, and I saw that it wasn't too big, I don't think, but the community is passionate, and that's really important to me as a way to pick a game. Like a game hours are important. You gotta have a fine balance, right, Blue? You gotta have like a lot of hours or a lot of growth or some growth, or even just staying the same. But having a community that is always like ever present, and the people there are always kind. And I had a look at some other games. I was jam-a-lamming with collaborating with Maple BT, so that's Maple with double E. And
that's one amazing beat as well.
Yes, yeah, man. I always say it.
Her once I remember, yeah.
Yes, she's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I do. That's the thing, the energy, right? The energy is so important, and being able to bounce off of. Like for me, if I had a co-host, I'd never run out of content. Like never. If I'm with you, Blue, I could talk and talk and talk to you. Like, okay, Left, I've got to go. Bye, Left. See ya.
No,
I could just
it'll
keep
be
going.
like right click to delete instead of left click to hit.
Yes. You know, too much of a good thing is also a thing.
Yeah.
But I when I get time with my friends, like I said, time is fleeting. So I try and make the most of it. But yeah, picking a game, I use Twitch Tracker. I find out what's growing, and I use it as an advisory tool. It is not the be all and end all. Go to the community, chat to people. Yeah, thanks. Go to the community and find out what who are the big boys there, the big boys and girls, and look at them and how they represent the community. If the community from the big guy, like let's say Andy, right? He's part of a big reason because Andy's personality and pillar in the community resonates, and it showcases what
literally Havoc can
yeah, it is Havoc. It is. But the big thing is, he's always got a nice thing to say. He's always welcoming, and that's what I'm focused on. If a community is welcoming, you don't get what's a good example? When I first started 2 years ago as a one-off, I went to communities where they're like, oh, don't spruik your streamer code, don't spruik your friendship, don't spruik, don't talk about that you're a streamer, right? And that to me is, you might have heard in the stream maybe yesterday, maybe I was saying like there's two camps of streamers that see other streamers as competition, which is I don't fall into that camp, right? Same. And the other camp is right, and the other camp is you're streaming together to grow together. When you grow, you pick up everyone around you, and
100%. That's what I did with one of my friends and mods. I'm like, every time I'm in Jake Quillen or my channel, I'm like, shout out her name. She's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you want to get slapped or like, oh, please, no. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, we have to get you to 500. I got to 500. Now it's like, I have to help you. Like, it's not a competition, but like, you're struggling at some point. I need to help you.
Yes.
So we got her.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
we got her that, and like, it's crazy. Like, not like 2 weeks ago I got to 500. Now I'm at like 545.
Nice.
How the
nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you blink and you miss it. The weirdest thing is, right, and as I mentioned, I don't keep track of my followers, right? But I do keep track of how often I get to see my followers, aka friends. So that's one of the things. I turned off all the follower stats for me. I turned them all off, and I focus. It's different when you're starting out. Followers are really important, and that's true. That's very true. So maybe I should put on two hats here, Blue, right? So let me answer the first question, which was how do I pick
You're a Gryffindor.
I mean, Gryffindor or Slytherin, I don't know. You got to be ambitious, but also courageous. You know what I mean? A bit of both.
But if you eat pickles, you're gonna end up in Ravenclaw.
Oh, mate, there's some up to Ravenclaw. I love myself some good pickles. Freaking love pickles, man. But yeah. So I did the Twitch tracker metrics. I talked about community. So yeah. You reflect the community that you're in. So if you want to find good people, then be good to people, right? I met a really good friend of mine through the stream, right? His name's Linky Link, right? And I met him through playing one game on Outlast Trials, just literally off the cuff, right? Literally off the cuff. Yeah. And I met Cho through that experience as well. Australians, and they had a chat to me. He's like, "Look, Left, you could grow and meet more people, make more friends if you try some different games." And at that point, I was doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Dead by Daylight. And I didn't really, I was worried because when you're a smaller streamer, and I'm still tiny, right? But when you're a smaller streamer, any change that you make, you might feel like it's the end of the world if you do it wrong, right? And that's something I'm always struggling with, right? So, like the challenge is, do I change the game and then do I lose everyone? And the reality is that's not always like a linear link, like a direct link.
Yeah.
So I went from DBD to Jackbox Party games, and Link, you were saying, look, yeah, quite elite, right? For not permanently, but I did like one day. I just chose like a Thursday to do Jackbox Party packs, and it was fantastic. But then I also found that like with more people coming in, more people playing, I was so nervous. By the way, Blue, like so nervous because I didn't know if anyone would turn up. Right, like no one's gonna turn up. What do I do for 4 hours by myself? Right. So then, of course, I put up words on stream to fill in the gap, and to keep myself entertained. And that's part of having resilience, right? That's like that whole resilience part that I can talk about later, where you need to have a plan B, plan C, and understand that like not everything's going to be like hunky dory. A good example is right. Last week, right? Yeah. It's contradictory. Like last week, I did a stream. And there may be a playing Black Mesa. Not everyone enjoys Black Mesa, and I know that, right? But it's more about what do I want to get out of the stream? Yeah. What do I want to achieve? And if it's just for fun, then it's just for fun. And the people that will want to hang out with you will hang out. The people that aren't there are not there because they don't want to be there. It's genuinely because they're time poor, or they've got a family event to go to, or they just have just simply forgotten or have other things to do. And when you're smaller, you feel that a lot more. And when you're bigger, there's always that sort of lingering fear, at least for me, that you just basically wake up one night and there's just no one online. But if that's the case and there's no one joining you, do not give up. Do not be disheartened. Try to not look at that follow count, right? AKA friends count, and rest assured that it will either A, come back, or B, try something different, experiment. In the times where you're at your sort of in the lowest viewership, maybe it's a good time to find new people in that space temporarily. So Jackbox was a good outlet to try and do something different, experiment, and not be worried about losing that follower component and that friendship component. And that's when also I really doubled down on making friends, actually really spending time with people, and putting time aside. Not just a casual hello. If I can help it, if I've got time and I'm not working, hop on and actually ask them how they're doing and find out more about them and their life, because it actually is fascinating. And once you start that ball rolling, it's you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop. Trust me. It's so much fun meeting people. People use the term networking, but I always just lean in and say hey mate, it's networking, but mainly it's friendship.
Yeah.
Man.
I want to ask you something. Sorry to interrupt, but
oh no, go for it.
What games have you finished already? I'm curious to know.
Oh man, I finished when I was a kid. I finished Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate. Do you mean on stream exclusively or overall?
Since we're talking stream wise and everything,
yeah. On stream? Okay, okay. Now I gotta partition my brain a bit.
We're talking about Twitch and your channel, gaming and your channel.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So in my history, I played Visage. I played Visage and finished. I think it's Visage.
Visage.
That was fun.
Visage.
Oh, yeah, Visage.
It means face in French.
Oh,
Visage,
there you go. So I played Visage, and I always try not to butcher it. So I played that. Thanks for your patience on that one. And then I've got a stream. I streamed for 12 hours. I streamed that for. I'm out. Get out of here, Lev. You suck. You suck with the language. Oh man. And then I finished it in 12 hours. That was average viewers at the time. Yeah. I did that in Last seen
Holy
was, it says
guacamole,
February.
man! Like 12
Yeah,
hours?
yeah. Is that long? I can't tell if that's long or
Oh my
is that long
god!
or is that
Uh,
short? Is that
to me,
long?
it's like my whole life.
Colossal. Okay, it's long apparently. So there would have been over 4 sessions I would have played that. So that was like horror for over four stream sessions. I played it for 12 hours. I got averaging about eight lovely people, 8 lovely friends, and that was all the way back in February 2023. So quite soon after I started streaming. Then I finished At the Dead of Night. So At Dead of Night, guys and gals, if you haven't played it, Blue, at the Dead of Night it was gifted to me. It's the very first sort of game gifted, and it is awesome. Basically, haunted hotel, but also like a serial killer in the hotel. It's got live action in it, and you walk around.
Yeah, I see.
It is great.
I googled it right now, so yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. And I was so fortunate on my third playthrough, like third stream, I had the wiki content maker for the game, and I think even the creator pop in and say hello, and that was doing okay. I was stoked. Oh, that was a great night.
One coming, or is there like because when I put in a Dead of Night, it said a Dead of Night 2 as well.
Ooh, I didn't know. I heard there were rumors, but I didn't realize that was number 2.
No. Apparently, it's like they're working on it. So yeah.
But it's still like a work in progress.
Yeah.
But that was in January. So I played that before I played Visage, and then pardon me. And then I was actually 16 viewers on average in that space, like so 16 pals. Now here's the thing, right? I played Visage late after At the Dead of Night. And At the Dead of Night was also another spike in like a lot of new friends and a lot of fun and good times. So that there, you could make the connection that you're actually shrinking, right, left. So what do? I think the best thing to do is don't do a knee-jerk reaction. Just have fun and pick games and and always prioritize the community.
Yeah.
That was my takeaway. So I played Overwatch. That's more like an ongoing thing. What else did I play? I finished Resident Evil 2, I believe, 2 and 3. That was really cool. What else? I played a bit of Ghost Exile. I finished Night Security. That one's really good. There's a whole series behind the developers of Night Security. I really recommend it. It's got PSX graphics, so old school graphics. I love that style, by the way. And yeah, I finished that one. Layers of Fear. What else did I finish? Resident Evil 3. Finished that one. Don't Scream. I finished Don't Scream. That actually, weirdly enough, is my least successful from a personality perspective because I can't be me. I actually have to keep quiet for 20 minutes, which was a challenge. Pardon me. So that was rough. Have you played it before, Blue? Don't Scream. Ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I've seen people play it. I've seen one of my Filipino Canadian friends play it. He could not hold his breath. He's like, oh.
No.
He had to repeat it 20 times.
What?
Then my other friend played it. He's a brick. Like literally a brick.
Yeah.
Like nothing shook him. They were like, are you gonna finish this? He's like, yeah, I have 3 games. They're like, oh man, you're not gonna finish Don't Scream. He's like, oh yeah, watch me. 18 minutes in, it's done.
Yep. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Yep, I'm that guy. Yep. So I'm in that camp where it's not really entertaining to watch. I feel so being the brick, and that's why I don't play a lot of those scary ones because people want to see reactions, right? But I'm just sitting there cold faced, which is rare, and I'm basically just enduring every jump scare after every jump scare. But funnily enough, that one had 28 friends watching, and had 43 people viewing off and on. So that would be considered a success, from a metric perspective, but not necessarily a success for me, because to me, I can't interact, I can't have fun, I can't chat, I can't ask how you're doing, genuinely want to find out how your week's been. I can't do any of that.
Yeah.
So that game neuters my ability to be the best possible left I can be when I've got with the time that I've got with my friends. So that to me is actually it on paper it looks good blue, but on like as an experience it's not very good. So they're the things where metrics are a good indicator, but they are not like a prime directive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, and then Death's Door, I finished Death's Door, and then I played a bit of World of Horror.
What's Death's Door?
Yeah. Death's Door is the isometric one that I mentioned earlier with the Guerrilla Gamer rated me. The isometric survival story driven, kind of like Cult of the Lamb in game mechanics, but without base development.
Oh, so
you kind of move through a world.
Not graphics wise, I can.
Yeah, that's good. That's okay. Yeah, it is kind of like similar graphically, but when it comes to like when I say game, yeah. So flip it. So graphically, yes, it looks kind of plays the same. It feels the same, but you don't have any bases or anything like that. Yeah.
Thing, top down view. Yeah.
That exactly.
Like
so when I say like
together as well, so.
Yeah. Okay, that's a way better example. I don't know why I didn't leave it that. That's you would know that you'd get that feeling way better. It's like that. Yeah. Don't start together. Perfect example. And then the Quarry is I finished that as well. I think I finished that on stream.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I
did it twice.
5 hours.
I did it twice.
What?
The Quarry. I did it on 2022 when I was like gifted it by my cousins for my birthday back then. But I did it on Halloween, and I killed everybody. Then I did it this year, and I killed everybody.
Was it intentional though? Was the second time intentional, or just by chance?
Second time was like, oops. The first time is like,
dang it!
It's like chaos, death. I want to
Chaos,
kill everyone.
Death.
Somehow Brenda Song, like she plays the character, the Macaulay Culkin's wife, actually, like
really
wife. Yeah, she's in there. She's the Asian.
Holy shit.
She's the Asian girl.
No way!
Yes.
Oh my goodness, she was great.
That's his actual IRL wife. Have you ever seen The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on Disney?
No, let's have a look. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Put in London Tipton, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. London. Tipton, yeah.
Tipton. Okay.
You will see that this is her.
Oh, whoa, it's her.
That's where she
Holy
is
crap.
famous from.
Every London Tipton, yay me.
Yeah, she's like, hold on, she's like, yay me. Every time, like, yay me. Yeah. She's an icon. She is an
I'm watching a bit of it.
Icon.
Man, she basically owns the scene. I love her.
She plays the character of a rich woman, but she acts like she acts like a dumb blonde, but she's
oh my god, I love characters like that. They're kind of like larger than life characters.
I know,
but
I love her acting.
I can't believe that's his. Yeah, I can tell. Whenever I watch like a 3 or 4 seconds, right?
She's
the
also
simple entrance
in a series called Dollface that I love so much.
Oh,
she played with Kat Dennings. Kat Dennings is like one of my favorite actresses. Kat Dennings played in Two Broke Girls.
Yes, I see Dollface. Yep, she's in that one.
I have a redeem on my channel, a video redeem. From a scene in Two Broke Girls. She's like, quick, grab 2 things you love. She puts her hands on her boobs.
Boobs? I knew it. I knew it was gonna be boobs. I knew it.
Yeah. And I have another one of Homer Simpson says, this is Marge's bra. I bought it for her boobs. The amount of
old Simpson's writing is great.
The amount of like crazy redeems I have a if you do exclamation mark duck on my channel, you will hear a cat that's quacking, and if you do dog, you'll hear a duck that's barking, a barking duck.
Yep, subvert expectations, mate. That's the best way to do it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So this is maybe one of the few, or maybe the only channel on Twitch that you will see a barking duck and a quacking cat.
Dude, rest assured, I'm gonna spam that. Not like crazily, but I'm definitely gonna do the first thing I do when I come in. I'm definitely have fun.
No worries. I kind of have like some hidden commands as well. So
Ooh,
yeah.
that'd be fun. Maybe explore. I'll
But
check them out. I'll check
but
them
at
out.
the end
Can't
of the
wait.
night, I dox myself by having it as a timer. Like, ooh, check out the list of commands. I'm like,
I'll be super sneaky. Oh shit. Oh shit.
yeah. So it's kind of like when I go live, it's like 4 hours earlier from now, usually.
Oh wow. Okay. What? Okay. Then thanks for letting me know because I've got your notification, but literally I'll be asleep.
Yeah.
It'll be what? It'll be 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be asleep. But I might catch you like on the tail end of yours if you're, depending on how long you're streaming for. Like, did you go for like
Well,
3 or 4 hours as well?
sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3. But I'm
Yeah,
down
that's
to
what I thought.
I might change it to like earlier, like way earlier than that.
Oh no. Oh
Maybe.
no.
Yeah, because
No.
it's crazy.
I'll miss you, Blue.
The amount of love that's been shown lately, like crazy.
Uh huh.
Have you ever gotten like 5 or 6 big raids in one stream?
Oh, I mean, yesterday doesn't count because I got lots of one person streams because we're messing around.
Yeah,
I think I've got three.
Yeah, we know her. I know her personally. Like I know her before, and I was like, "Ooh, you found your way here."
Man, those guys are gold. Like
Yeah.
Sarah and who was the other lovely peanut? But I digress. To answer your question, I think I've had close. I had like maybe 3. I've been blessed to have 3. But you've had 4 or 5.
Yeah, in one stream I was doing a game I would love for you to check. Plastic Duck Simulator. It's just rubber ducks.
Oh, I saw you playing that. I saw you playing that. Plastic duck.
I do have a duck in mind for you, but it needs to spawn it. So I can give it. It's like literally like a mouse, like a
Yes.
PC mouse duck. Yeah.
Oh, you mentioned it in DM, dude. That's the one that you're waiting for. Count me in. All right, I'm gonna be there.
It's
I'm
a
gonna be there.
very rare duck, so it might take a
Ooh.
long while to spawn. Yeah.
Mate, doesn't matter. I'll be there. I'll be there. Plastic duck simulator.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's just.
What do you
ducks.
do?
It's just. You just wait for ducks to spawn. That's all.
Is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yep.
You know what?
It's
Quite
a
calming.
game you can get. And guess how much is it? $2.
It's like $3. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the DLCs and everything, it's like $11.
This DLCs,
The
man,
full
oh
game-
man.
The full game is like $10.
What? What? What
Yep.
is the like? My brain does not compute. Like,
Yeah,
where's
so
the
if you
storyline? Where's
Yeah, no, there's no storyline. It's kind of also like a hidden puzzle game because there are some stuff you
Oh.
need to do to unlock certain ducks. Because I've noticed that I
skins?
have a duck. No, that I have a duck that's stuck to a tree in a frozen pool that I'm playing in. He's frozen on a
Oh.
tree branch, so I need to find a way to just cut him loose and like put him into the pool somehow.
Dude, that is actually quite cool. That is cool. Okay, that I
It's
thought
one
initially
of
it was gonna be like,
the most complicated hidden puzzle games on Earth.
oh shit, damn. All right, I don't judge a book by its cover, mate.
You need to check it out. Also,
I will. I'll add it to my wish list.
I want to ask you, like, how many hours per day or per week do you spend on Twitch?
Whoa, that's an awesome question. Holy smoly. I aim to go from 7 to 10, but I never meet. I always go over. Because if there's people joining me, then I'm like, you know what? I've got friends here. I can't sleep. So, 7 to 12 sometimes. Let's say like on the higher end, it's 5 hours. So 5, 10, 15. 15 hours. On the highest end. And then on the lowest end, I'd say 9 hours. Because if I stick to my schedule, which is definitely a lie when it comes to how long I go for, I definitely always start at 7 p.m. Western Australian time every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, I will not miss a beat. The only chance that can happen is if I'm sick or something happens to my gorgeous little lady, which will have me gutted, or something, bad happens. That's the only time I've ever missed a stream. And I generally let people know, even like, I think last year, my little lady was hit with COVID really, really badly. And I won't go into that tangent. That's a big thing. But her recovery and the time it took and the complications in that space led me to cut down my stream, understandably a lot lower or cancel it completely. Then it goes back to resilience, right? Like if I do that, don't stream, do I lose out people? But that's a different discussion altogether. And you could argue, why would you think that way? I think it's just my mindset. You know what I mean? You lose friends. But anyway, that was a terrifying time, and that's the only time that I would lose hours. But yeah, 7 to 15 hours to answer your question directly, Blue. Yeah, 15 hours tops.
God, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I spend like most of my waking hours on Twitch, or Discord. Yeah. So
that's just streaming, right? That's just streaming.
No, I'm mod in like many channels, 14 to be exact.
Okay.
14, yeah, like 8 of these are like stress free, like they're just like my very very close friends that just wanna here, have a sword, you don't have to show up, just have a sword.
Oh, that is so sweet. That's when I was like, when you were talking about VIP before, and I'm like absolutely, without a doubt. I think I even did it like after the stream. Like I'm a man of my word, Lovely Blue. There's no chance. Like it would be like at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh yes, and Blue.
Well,
I always feel bad about modding. Oh, sorry, go on, Blue.
Well, let's say I went to the jewelry store and I bought some bling bling for my chat, and you happen to have your own on my channel as well, so.
Yeah, awesome, freaking fantastic.
Okay,
like for me.
Yeah.
Oh, go for it. I'll go on tangent again. Apologies.
No, go on. It's okay.
I was gonna say when it comes to like the moderator stuff.
Yeah.
I was like giving out mods and talking about like making people VIP. Like I love making people VIP. And I think that's the only thing that's tricky. Like when you run out of VIP. Yes, you read my mind. What, Blue? My goodness, scary. Yeah, that's when it runs out, or you've got like too many VIPs given. Yep, I know. So yeah, that's the thing about VIPs. But as people move on and change, it does get easier. But then when you think about like when people do move on, or they just don't want to go onto Twitch anymore, like someone could have a not so great experience in Twitch and not want to do it ever again, or get like I've been on people's streams where I've like, because of my mobile, like I was trying to type quickly and sometimes I fudge the words, so I get a bit excited, a bit ahead of myself.
So your English turns into Jinglish.
It does. It turns to Jinglish and gibberish. No, it's not so bad, but it's there's a difference, right? There's a difference between, like, it's almost like good tests. If you open someone's stream and you accidentally spell something wrong, watch how that streamer treats that person. I'll tell you right away, like that. The person that you want to hang with and be with and make friends with will be the person that has a good time, ignores it and corrects it, or just does their best to have fun with it.
I turn it into like a
bit of fun, right?
So my friend who's actually also my mod wrote the other day something, she misspelled it. She wrote Mimi or something on a Discord server.
Yeah.
Instead of mommy, I'm like Mimi. She's like, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. I'm like, I saw everything.
I'm gonna see here, folks. Move on.
I saw everything.
Well, I saw everything. I actually love using it.
She told me like oh great, now this is gonna be like exclamation mark Mimi in my chat.
Yep. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna stick, mate. It's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Australians do. That's what we do. Like if we're taking the piss out of you.
Oh,
there it is. Yep. There it is. Yep. She knows what she's in for. She knows.
Yeah. And I've told all of my friends, especially the Aussies, I told them like, once you know me and once you become like my close friend or my best friend, or once you walk into my life and I like you, you're stuck with me. Like there's no way I can get you out unless you hurt me.
No, wait, mate, it'll never get to that ever in a million years. And plus, who would want to get rid of the blue, mate? Who would want to get rid of the blue? Never.
Yeah. But
yeah, we won't go there. But in my eyes, never a day, never a thought. And that's the thing when you go into. Oh, go on, sorry.
Oh, you.
I think no you. I think the issue I was saying before with regards to like typos and that is like I've walked into a stream where I've been like sort of, I would say, made fun of, or like, you know, I guess ridiculed, but
Been
not
there,
not in a good way.
Been there.
And that's like a big red flag. I'm like, man, like, or like, lady, like, look, it's just for fun, or it could be just for shits and giggles. And what if that person actually like has always struggled with spelling? You know, has always had an issue trying to communicate, or English isn't their first language.
Dyslexia.
Like, yeah, exactly. And that's like devastating. I don't have that particular what would that be? That would be like a situational scenario for me. But it was hurtful without having that, without having ADHD, without having dyslexia, or any sort of way that would be a disadvantage for spelling, right? So for me, like, I'm like, man, like, I can't believe people would do that. They don't really realize how much people are hurting behind the screen. Do you know what I mean? And being a streamer, it's your job as well to cultivate good attitudes, positive attitudes. But I just couldn't understand the reasoning behind ridiculing someone. Like they saw it as a negative, like I wasn't trying. They initially, but like, it's the opposite. I'm trying, but the mobile phone is not making it easy. But I used to basically abandon ship. Like, I couldn't, and that was after like hang out with them for the third time. You know, like, I didn't see that issue, or the issue didn't come up till I was on my phone, and it kind of sickened me in a way, really. And I like I'd imagine you might resonate. Like, you know, you just abandon ship, and like, I can't believe people like that exist out there. And it puts a sour taste in your mouth. So if I was a watcher, like a wanting to be a friend with this person, right, a chatter, I would be like, is this all Twitch? Is this everyone that's on here? Like, are they all like this? And like, I can't, it just blows my mind. I mean, you can always argue like, don't be so sensitive, but I don't know if that's a fair answer to give, when it comes to someone that has dyslexia, or you're not even asking. Anyway, that's my rant over. It always hurts me to remember that experience 100%. And know that someone out there is going to experience it, but like as a personal attack, like more so. It's really sad. It's so sad.
100%. So what I wanted to ask you is like the opposite of what I want to ask like anyone. What games you would never see yourself playing?
Oh man, I probably never play like romance games. So like romantic games, like what would be like, is it harem? You know, when you have like anime and there's like harem, or like
Honkai Star Rail and those, maybe.
Yes, kind of like
MMORPGs or something.
Oh, I don't mind them so much. I think like. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's a good example? I'll go into Steam. I'll quickly Google what I mean.
I know
briefly. If I do like anime, you know what I mean? Like romance, like love-based ones. So like, what's a good example? I'm picking at random.
Sims and stuff.
Dating sims. That's exactly it, man. Yeah, I wouldn't play that. I mean, not that it's bad. It doesn't do anything for me.
What about
I would get
by
bored.
Daylight one, like the Hooked on You one? Will you ever like?
Oh, if I was gifted it, absolutely. I would never turn down a gifted game like that, because I know someone's put thought and love behind it.
It's on Steam though. I think it's on a website.
Oh, is it? I thought I saw it on Steam for a bit. Is it like Hooked on You?
Hooked on You.
Hooked on You.
I think Daylight Love Simulator or something.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're on the money. Like, I'm putting Hooked on You, right, and it's not popping up. And normally, like, I swear I thought I saw it on here,
no,
but it's gone.
One of my friends streamed it from a website.
No way! Okay, shit, I didn't realize that. For whatever reason, my memory is broken. I thought it was on Steam at some point. Gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that game. MMORPGs, maybe not, because there's no sort of
at
end
this
in
point,
sight.
Elsie was like...
Yeah! Yeah! My brain just literally conked out, and all that lived in my brain was crickets. Just chirping. But if I got gifted that, I would play it out of respect for the gift. Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't play it like non-stop, but I'd play it for sure like at least once, or with the person personally. Like, I'd play it, like I'd stream with them offline. So I try and make time. I'm really time poor. That's the problem. I'm really time poor. It's annoying. If I ever do streaming full time, it's going to be a whole new world for me. Like, it'd be amazing. But that's a bridge to cross when I get there. If I get there. But game-wise, RPG, I love RPGs. I'm playing Monster Hunter. Like, I don't think I'd ever play that without people, but I've got enough support from friends, like in chat, and people hopping in and playing with me, to keep playing that game and loving it. I love it. I love it. Like I bring up Maple again, but she's helped me explore that game as well and have a blast doing it. And her crew were kind enough to join me as well later, which is like a fantastic experience. And playing that game, which I never have played before, it exposed me to a totally different cinematic universe, visually. The Japanese style of games are fantastically well animated. I love it. I love it.
Segment 2 is kind of like a lightning round, but it's more like a pop quiz. It's
Let's do it.
basically called lightning. So, do you mind telling me and the listeners what's your daily routine? Like something you always do has become like a regular thing?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so I regularly I've got one that prepares me for stream, and then one that I do because of paranoia. First one's paranoia. I go into my Streamlabs and I check it. I check that it hasn't asked me to log in. That's like first and foremost. You do not want to get to your stream, right? Or like on the day of streaming and have anything go wrong. I am the biggest culprit. It'll go wrong. It will go wrong. It's just how badly. So mitigate it by checking the Streamlabs, and check that you don't have to log in. That's number one. But number two, what I always do, I watch something funny or I spend time with my little lady. They're the two things I absolutely have to do because it makes me happier. I've always asked, are you actually? I've been asked, are you actually happy? And I'm like, okay, a bit personal, mate, but of course, yes is the answer. I'm fortunate enough not to have things like that dissuade me from being my happy self, right? Only until like my little lady gets ill, then I'm absolutely gutted. Then I won't stream. If I'm unhappy, I won't stream. That's the answer. Unhappy, sick, or something goes wrong. But my routine is watch a funny like meme video, or go on YouTube and watch like a documentary about something to kind of like be either uplifting or insightful or interesting, or spend time with my little lady. She might go to the gym. She might go out. So I'm just by myself. So I watch something that makes me laugh. That's my routine. Yeah. Watch something that makes me laugh or genuinely adds value to my life, which is spending time with my little lady watching like Supernatural, or what was Stan versus Evil, I think was another one. But yeah,
this is Evil Dead or something.
Oh, that's the Bruce Campbell one. Ash versus Evil Dead. Love that one. I go on a tangent about that whole series.
Have you ever checked out a game called Evil Dead the game? It's on Epic.
Yeah, dude, you're on the money. I've got it. I got it through Epic Games for free.
Same here.
Is it good?
It's way
Maybe
better.
I'll give it a chance.
It's like DVD, but way better with combat.
Really? Okay, maybe I shouldn't brush it off. Okay, shit. All right, I've got it. What platform do you have?
Epic. It's only on Epic.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's one of the cool games out there that was sadly not wasn't
well received.
Competition enough to take down DBD.
Fair enough. Yeah, DBD is pretty mainstay at the moment.
Yeah. So, what's one of your favorite meals or food of all time? Like, it can be a comfort food as well.
Dude, another good question. Seriously. Oh my god, my brain. I love them. I love these. Legit. What can I eat? Like favorite food, or what can I eat forever in a day? Like that kind of thing.
Comfort food.
Comfort food. Ooh, okay. Comfort food would probably be. There's a lot. I think as a meal, I could eat Japanese like chicken katsu. No, unagi. So like it's kind of like pan-fried eel on what?
You reminded me of the Friends reference. Unagi. It's not a fish. It's like yeah.
It's an eel.
I know. No, he said unagi. It's also like, a martial arts move.
Is it?
No.
Become the eel.
It's Friends.
Oh, okay, good.
So it's Friends, the TV show. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Unagi. Pronounce it properly, Lev. But I love unagi. I a lot. Like I and sushi. I love
I
sushi.
love sushi.
Yum.
We have a sushi
Yum.
place right across my house.
Oh,
Like I just
dangerous,
crossed
dude.
the street.
Dangerous.
I just crossed the street and it's there.
Oh, dude, I envy you, Blue.
Yeah.
I envy you. We had like we had a really like a big one near us, right? That was our go-to. It's about in Australia, you gotta drive everywhere, Blue. Like you gotta drive and
Well,
drive and drive. So
yeah, I know.
it's about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, you know. So
We're
of course you know, you got Aussie friends.
we're like 0.0001% of Australia. Like that's how small my country is.
Oh god, so a walk away is like a stone throw / a drive away for me, right? So
Yeah.
it's either like a good half an hour drive or 15 minutes. But the sushi place we love going to closed down, and they used to do my favorite, right? Which is I think it's Don Buddy, which is like they got a torch and they torch it, and they had like salmon with torched sugar on top,
Wow.
cheese on top. Oh yeah, like fresh sashimi. I can't tell, and it wasn't expensive. It's like $3.99. Possibly why they closed down. But the point is, the business model wasn't great, maybe. But I tell you what, the customers were happy. We were having a blast. We would get about 10 of them. That's like 20 pieces of sushi. It's bonkers, dude. For like $39 dudes, and we would be stuffed, and it would be delicious. And I'd always get unagi. So unagi's my comfort food. If you're looking at dishes, Japanese katsu as a whole is like I could eat that on and on and on. Anything but rice.
Nice.
What about you, Blue? What about you? What about you?
um,
What about you? What's your comfort food?
Pineapple pizza.
So specific and so quick. I'm sitting here like umming and ahhing and he's listening to crickets in my brain. And you're like, pineapple pizza. Right off the bat, pineapple pizza. Yeah. I admire that determination, that quick answer. Very
It
impressed.
was a very shy
do
one as well because some people don't like it, and I get shunned a lot.
Oh, is that you were worried? You should never be worried about telling me what you think about anything, dude.
Okay.
Pineapple pizza is delicious, dude. I love it. I like pepperoni as well. Like
one
we
of my guilty pleasures that's also like kind of a weird combination is like ketchup on rice.
okay. Let me join you. I haven't had ketchup on rice, but I don't think that's bad. I think it tastes quite nice because you got like delicious tomatoey MSG. You got the salt. You got the soft rice texturey. It tastes good. But for me, I'll join you. I'll give you a trade for a trade. Okay, we got rice with sauce. That sounds okay. Okay, not bad. I've got rice butter and shredded cheese. Okay, that's my guilty pleasure as well. So I'll do the trade. We can try each other's meals one day.
Yeah. Well, my cousin kind of likes what Selena Gomez also enjoys. She likes pickle juice on popcorn. I'm like,
Oh my god.
no,
Okay, there's my limit. You found the limit, mate.
Yeah.
Pickle juice on popcorn?
I'm like, why?
Dear lordy.
I'm like,
What exactly?
pickles are like cucumbers that decided to turn evil and start a cult.
Exactly.
Like, why?
Exactly. Why? Also, what's the thought pattern to get there? Who sits down and goes, you know what this needs? This needs more pickle juice.
Selena Gomez
This needs
is,
some pickle juice.
more famous and more known, and she does that. I'm like, why? Of all the people,
Dear
why
Lord.
would it have to be you?
I know. Gross. And then you know what will happen, right? Me and you both try. I'm like, damn it, they're right.
Yeah.
They're right. It tastes damn good. It tastes
Yeah.
damn good. You're not good
Okay.
till you try it. That's how I always say it.
So, if you ever were to be a creature, alive or mythical or like not even moving, like for example, an inanimate object, what would you be and why?
I love that last bit. Like the answers you want to get around being an inanimate object is gold. I want to be the leg of a stool.
Honestly, I would love to be a cactus.
Really? Well, I guess you don't think of anything. You just grow and grow, and you just indefinite. That's actually not a bad answer.
Sting people as well. So
Yeah, okay. I know my answer right away. Right? It's gonna be I'm gonna be a phoenix. I would love to be a phoenix. Yeah,
You know
sign me
that
up to be a.
We're called Phoenicians here. We're not Arabs, but we're Phoenicians after the Phoenix.
No, I didn't know that. Holy shit!
In my country specifically, because we've risen from the
What?
ashes over
Exactly.
like 27 times.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
So
Well, there
that's why.
you go. I mean what I say in that space. That's the exact reason. Being a phoenix, you never die. You just keep coming back. You get reborn. Sure, you might lose every now and then, but you come back, fight and fit, punch up. That's why I like I'd be a phoenix.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I like that. Yeah.
Once I finish,
mythical.
Once I finish my novel, which is like a folk story that I'm making up, it's called Eternal Phoenix.
You're
gonna have.
dude.
I'm writing 3 novels. I stopped like 3 years ago because I didn't find motivation. My iPad just broke, and now I don't have anywhere to write on, and I don't want to use like keyboard and mouse. So kind of giving.
Oh. What about going to a library? Would a library be a good option? Make it a routine?
It's not a thing that I can control. I don't have time for that.
Oh, fair enough. Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I always thought like sometimes you got to get yourself in that headspace. Like a library could be conducive.
But no,
like
if I have a tablet that I can carry, this makes me write.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, look, if you know the trick, double down. That's actually awesome.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to get that motivation going, get that spark, to light the spark. And if you know that trick for your own brain, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But 3 books, awesome, man. I can't wait. You got anything? Is it the first one? Is it released, or you're still working on that one?
Nothing is released yet.
Okay. Please let me know if you're comfortable. I'd love to share it on the channel.
Like, it's 2 stories, 2 novels, and one folk story.
Nice. I love folk stories.
Like, is it more of a tale?
Dude.
But I'm making it up.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you thought of using AI to help you as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course you would, because I won't go any further than that space. I don't want to steal your thunder, man. I will let you explain.
Alright. So, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, I don't have many. I've only got one really. It's just probably like a lack of communication and being late. Yeah. So I guess maybe to sum it all up, integrity. Like if someone hasn't got integrity, so they say we're gonna be somewhere, and they don't say anything, like nothing. I get radio silence and they don't turn up. Like that's a big red flag for me. That's my pet peeve. Saying something but not doing what you've said. That's kind of like not a good thing. Just in general. So that's my pet peeve. Is that kind of what you mean, or is it like maybe like less serious? Would be like, I don't know, consistently running late, right? That's probably my pet peeve. Yeah, I hate running late myself. It's not the same as like booking something. It's more like someone consistently just doesn't care about someone else's time. No, that's my pet peeve. There in a nutshell. That's it.
Yeah, mine is like empty promises, lying.
Yeah.
Yep.
The classics, man. The classics. But for one, like if I'm gonna book watch a movie with my friends, like we'll have like maybe 1 or 2 stragglers. Yeah. But like most of them will let me know. So I organize pretty much most of the events, and just I'm used to doing it via like Facebook or whatnot, right? Yeah. So that's the only way I use social media, through Facebook for events. And if they don't turn up, like everyone's waiting. You're burning not like just my time, but you're burning like everyone's time. It's really like disrespectful, and friends don't do that to friends, right? So I don't mind like a couple of minutes or even 10 minutes, but if you just let me know what's going on, I'm fine. Like you could be like an hour late, as long as I just know where you're at, what you're up to, so I can let everyone else know like that, we gotta wait. And I can let's say the event coordinator, if it's like a big event, like we're still waiting for one, he's late because his car's broken down, or his wife's is sick, or their kids are sick, that kind of stuff. So I'm not without my reasoning. I just don't like it when it's sort of like rudely not sort of politely explained. That's it really. I haven't got anything else.
Yeah. So what's one thing you cannot live without?
Oh, I would definitely say My Little Lady. If everything was gone, I mean it. Yeah, I do mean it. If I lost everything, like no net, no house, nothing. I have My Little Lady, I will always find a way to get back on my feet, as long as I've got her with me.
Listen, you can always have everything. Internet if you know the way of the potato, like how to work a potato, like how to create power. Yeah, you can. You can generate power from a potato. You definitely can. That's a good mentality to have, though. Like, it's a good saying as well. Like, can you generate power from a potato? If you can, you're fine. That's a good mentality to have in general. Yeah. I think
internet would be secondary. Like, internet is so critical because I would never met you. I would have never met lovely like Satan herself or any of my friends online, like Linky, Cho, you name it. Like, I mean, that's just off the top of my head very quickly. There's
Lady
loads, right?
Lucifer.
Lady Lucifer. I mean, the list will go on. Like your ex-wife, Papa John. Me, I don't want to slam dunk.
84
like,
years later, still going.
Yeah. I literally
That's
can
how
keep going, and that,
yeah.
I'm very, very fortunate. And that's the thing, without the net, I don't have any of those connections, none of those friends, nothing.
Yeah.
Like Badger was like one of my first people that I met as well.
Yeah.
That was pivotal in helping me meet more people. Badger, like Space Badger 777. Oh, what a godsend. But to get me started, I will definitely keep going. I just gotta control myself. So the internet is secondary, but my little lady, 100%, like, absolutely. I was devastated when she got sick. I didn't even think twice about canceling the stream. So everything stops for her. Absolutely. How about you? Blue? What's your cannot do without?
My PC.
Yeah, fair. Absolutely, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The connection to it's what it represents, though, right? The PC is what it's what it represents.
100%.
Like, yeah, the portal into friendship and happiness. I get you.
100%. So, in your opinion, what do you think is the worst invention ever?
Good answer. A good question. Sorry. What's a good answer though? The worst invention ever.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain was reeling. I always focus on the good stuff. Very rarely do I think of the bad stuff. What's a useless invention? I'm sure I've come across some pretty shit ones. I'm like, why would anyone do this? Why would anyone? Okay. Linky Link is gonna hate me for this. It's gonna be etched in stone. I think the worst invention, right? The most useless invention is a cup warmer for your tea or coffee. like I think it's just shit. Like, I think because here's the reason why, Blue. If it was cheap to buy, I'm okay with it. But the fact that the invention cost like $250 to warm your mug, and someone out there is buying it for $250 and thinking, you know what, that was a great investment, my mind explodes. I cannot handle it. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a double-walled glass, and that's going to do. I'll have my tea warm for hours. But paying $250 for what effectively is a battery on a platform that heats the bottom of another, like a little peripheral, like a mug, is just totally the most useless invention ever. So to me, like, warmed up mugs is just not good for me. I don't see the benefit. So I know it's very specific, and I apologize in advance, Linky. If you hear this, my apologies. But I always give him shit for it. Like, whenever I see him, and he always brings it up.
Cancel him anytime, Link.
Yes, poor guy. Like, damn it, you had a platform to spruik the benefits of a mug that warmed up your tea and coffee, and you completely ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What's your all-time favorite comfort game to play, like off stream, if you want to wind down and just chill, like isolate yourself?
Okay, this could sound like a bit ridiculous because it's a bit counterintuitive, but I love, like, just turn my brain off and playing like Baldur's Gate. Like Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate 3. I love it. Whenever I get time, I try and play Baldur's Gate 3, or I play League of Legends.
How many
and
games
that's like
have you
that's
turned
what.
bald so far in this game?
Oh man, like for League of Legends, it's almost every round. Like, I have to turn on mute. Like, literally, I go into my game, and every time I start the match, it's got like automatic mute. And I win. I would say, like, I'm guessing, but like I'd say about between a 10 to 15% performance improvement when I mute my teammates. I just focus on the game, and I think with League of Legends, that's kind of like my comfort game as well, because without anyone having to like join me, I can hop online. I'm anonymous in that space, and I can just be I can be relaxed fully. Like, I'm me on and off, believe it or not, right? Some people have personas, but what you're seeing now is me all the time, for better or for worse. And with League, I think that taps into a part of me that's highly competitive. Like, I'm quite competitive, believe it or not. And I love to try and get up in the ranks. And when I'm fighting with people who are just like leaving the match, Blue, or like disconnecting, or just like running into mid lane and just killing themselves over and over, I just can't fathom thinking like that.
You know that one of my
Yeah.
favorite singers of all time is like very competitive herself?
Oh,
Kelly Clarkson.
do tell.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson. Mate, Kelly Clarkson. I know the name. I'm sure. Oh, yep.
She's
Kelly,
the,
about Kelly
she's
Rand.
the voice audio I sent you as well. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the one, dude. You reminded me. I'm gonna put it in my note. I'm gonna add that as you're walking. If you like. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's fine.
sure.
Oh my god. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
No,
if
I need to use it every
Oh
time you
my
say
god.
oh my god. Yeah. No, she doesn't say
They'll know exactly.
oh my god like that. She said oh my god. She more said
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the correction. Because I would have definitely grabbed the other one. So oh my god, I'll check the other DMs.
I already
right.
sent it to you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you have. I know. I'm gonna add it to my blurb.
Yeah. What is the one thing you spend a lot of money on besides video games?
One thing I spend a lot of money on besides video games. Whoa. Ooh, that's a good one. Probably mushrooms. my mushrooms and AI art. That's probably it. I don't spend a lot of money. Yeah, I don't spend a lot of money really. Like, I generally try and save it. Like, yeah.
Did you notice the Psyduck I had as a profile picture?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, is that AI?
This is AI. Yeah.
That's so cool. Damn, man. AI is the best.
If you have, of course, you have Microsoft Edge on your PC.
I do.
So on the side where you close Microsoft Edge, underneath the X, there's like a blue symbol. If you click it, there's a heap of things that come up. There's one that's a purple icon, like it's called like Image Creator from Microsoft.
Image Creator? Yes.
This is the one that I use. It's like an AI that I put in like Psyduck wearing a headset, using a controller, and give me a lot of things. Most of them were cursed, but this one's not.
Man, that's ChatGPT, and it uses DALL-E 3, and I use the exact same one as well because it's free. And if you got Photoshop at home, you got Photoshop, right? I think, right? Maybe.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Being a media guru that you are, I found a cool trick. If you make whatever you make you might already know this, but for anyone who's listening, if you grab the DALL-E 3 image, you take it out of there, pop it into Photoshop, and the first thing you want to do is go to filter, noise, and denoise it. And once you denoise it, take it to Upscaly, another AI tool, and you can upscale it to 4K. Isn't that insane? So using AI to create, using Photoshop to denoise, which is arguably still AI to an extent, and then AI again to crank it up. But man, DALL-E 3 is epic. Like I've used, yesterday when I was doing the raffle, the giveaways, at the very top, there's like a raffle ticket, and I typed in like Monster Hunter World surrounded by a raffle ticket with stars, and then after like a number of repeated images, I got the one that I wanted, and I used Photoshop to bring it to life. It's awesome, man. I do understand the argument though, like because there's going to be a lot of listeners, Blue, that are going to be divided on this topic, like really divided. And particularly like artists are going to be divided. So what I will say to those that are listening who are artists, I would say that I don't agree with how Midjourney and AI in general went about gathering the resources to develop their tech. Like I think that's fundamentally ethically wrong, right? But we're at a point where the tool is available and it's used by lots. There's a saying, right? Like if you can't fight the wave. There's a big wave coming. Are you going to swim with the wave, right? Or are you going to stand there and get hit by the wave? So my perspective is the former, which is to move with the wave and adopt that new technology instead of being a detractor. So I'm not suggesting that for any point that what AI did was right? And I had a look at Blue and how they get the information and how they learn and how I don't think they're going to win a case when it comes to. I don't think they won the case actually in the US about Midjourney's way of like stealing or learning its art styles. But I will call it right now though, Blue. I think in the future we're not going to be paying for art anymore, right? What we're paying for is styles. So people are going to start selling their style or copywriting their style. And I think that's going to be the future. And also people are going to start selling like prompts, like writing it in a certain way to produce a certain outcome. I think that's going to be for sale as well, if not already is. But yeah, I think AI to me, like I'm a non-artist when it comes. I can draw, but I'm not an artist, right?
I
Not
do
a
draw.
full-time
I
artist.
do draw. I draw.
Ah. You do draw attention, mate. My eyes, my ears are fully dedicated. Fully dedicated.
Yeah.
But do you draw, Blue? Do you draw like anime or like Western art, German art styles?
I
No, right?
just
Basically?
do caricature of like maybe
Oh.
like letters. I could turn them into cartoons.
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
but as far as like drawing like a comic book, you wouldn't be able to do that, right? Hypothetically. No, me neither. Me neither. So when I see
I was able in the past, but like it's something that I didn't develop. So
yes, exactly. So that you kind of hit like nail on the head there, right? So for me, when I see Midjourney and I see like a DALL-E 3, right? I look at that and I said to my little lady, like, oh, this software has literally unclipped my wing. That's how I see it as a non-artist, because I can walk in and I can use my imagination, right, to create the art that I've always wanted to make. So the other perspective is like, and it's not the same kind of argument, but the benefit is someone like a layman like me can create amazing art pieces that are basically trapped inside my brain that I want to be able to get out. Like I've got art in my house that are printed on canvas, Blue, that are literally 70 centimeters wide by 100, and they're all made from Midjourney, showcasing like the kind of stuff that you can make. Because I'm passionate about art. So without Midjourney, I would never have been able to create that kind of dialogue, to create that kind of artwork,
nice.
and to basically like showcase the talent within with these tools. But the argument is like Left, that's not your talent, and that's the fundamental argument, right? That's fair if the way it was designed was nefarious, which I think it kind of was.
Yeah.
I think it was done. They did the artist dirty. I don't have a problem paying artists, like zero. But the way that Midjourney went about it, I think is categorically a bit underhanded.
So what's one of your all-time favorite songs?
Whoa, Gorillas, feel good Inc.
Inc.
I love it.
Mine is
Yep.
Midnight City by M83.
Dude, do I know that one? Midnight City? Why does that ring a bell? Midnight
Of course
City.
you know it.
Is it that? Oh, M83, waiting in the car, waiting for the dark.
For the
Is-
dark. Yep, this is the one.
Oh man,
It's a French
I'm
band. It's a French band.
dude.
It's my all-time favorite song.
Man, that gave me the cold chills, Blue. I haven't heard that song in so long. I understand why it's your favorite. Dude, that's fantastic. I'm gonna have that up so I can listen to it after this
I just
podcast.
I will send you something else that's also like the same
Oh,
vibe as
please do.
that, but it's like
Yes.
more of like the lyrics are more of like a depressive lyrics because it's like I resonate with them. It's called The City Don't Care by Leon Else.
Oh, I've not heard that one.
I've also contacted him on Instagram, telling him like how much
Really?
I resonate with it. Yeah, and he was very, very happy to know that. Like,
wow.
he was very happy, like very honored, because like at some point it says, hold on, I forgot what it says.
Yeah, I've got all the time in the world. Don't rush. I'm all good,
City
man.
Don't Care lyrics. So at some point, the music is all like disco and something, but it's like, what is the point of me being here? They wouldn't know if I disappeared. My life isn't the way it appears when they're looking in. No, it's nowhere near. Every day is the same old thing. All of the silence is deafening. Chemical highs just to get some peace. Just to get some peace. I just want to sleep. I resonated with those words, and now I have goosebumps. Like those words are me. Like,
Good gravy.
I am an island lost in the ocean. I am just waiting for what I don't know.
That is so sad to hear, though, Blue, man. Well, you're no longer that island, man. You're no longer the island. You got us, mate.
No, actually, I went to Atlantis.
With the island, and I mean, I guess it's difficult for myself. You know what I mean? Like it's the opposite world for me, right? But at least I can try and make that island go away. Hopefully I can connect and you can join the shore and you can join the bigger land piece that we are, man. You're part of the community, Blue. You should never feel like that, man.
Yeah, I got through like, oh my god, that's a big thumb. Sorry. So I got through like some very hardship in my life, big hardships, through relationships and those that like, just got me to that point, and I stumbled upon this song, and now it's like live inside me. So
It's tapped into you. Okay, let me understand more as well about that song and the lyrics
Yeah.
and the meaning behind that. I won't go into too deeply. I just want to. I'm just
Yeah.
curious because like I say that I've experienced stuff like that. We're not nowhere near. Like I'm blessed in that way. It's not lost on me, right? That I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I haven't experienced that. But when it comes to again like that resilience, right?
Yeah.
Blue. Do you have like a takeaway when it comes to like what's a good take or a takeaway when it comes to getting out of those situations? Like not necessarily like a strategy. Music, there it is, perfect. So music is an outlet for you to heal. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it depends on the mood. For example, I could go like from being
Yeah.
very cheerful to disco, deep house, EDM music. At like 1 second, everything could snap, and I could put on like "Bullet for My Valentine," "You Want a Battle, Here's a War," yeah, those like screaming, growling things. Then I could like just go back to being normal. That fuse will just
Oh.
fix. Yeah. So
It's kind of like having like the way correct if I'm wrong. This is might be a bit of a strange analogy. 'Cause I always try to understand people better, right? So
no.
is it kind of like eating like a good meal? Like you've got like there's a hungry food for the like
You're
food for the
eating a
stomach.
good meal
and
and you
music-
find a hair. in it.
Yeah. No, I mean like is music like eating a meal for the mind? Is that right? Would that be fair? Like can I put
This
it that way where
is
you're hungry?
The most
Yeah?
accurate thing I've like. Music is
Okay.
therapy. Music is therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Last
really
time,
is.
I told my friends like last time I went to therapy, my therapist had to go into therapy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Mamma mia. Mamma
Yeah.
mia.
So
Maybe we can unpack that at some point one day as well. If you're ever keen. I don't want to
I
derail the show
I
for
don't
you.
mind.
But
No, it's just like at some point in my life I was a comedian, so I used to use those dark jokes.
oh,
Yeah.
that would have been hard, man. I would never have the
It's
the wherewithal
10 years ago, I
to be a
think.
comedian.
Yeah, back when I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
20 years old. Yeah, I just like went up on stage. My friend pushed me up on stage. She's like, "Go!"
Oh my God.
She's like, "What am I supposed to do? Fuck you!"
Yeah,
Oh.
dude.
I'm like, she's like, just be yourself. I'm like, people started
What?
laughing. People started laughing at this. I'm like, why are you laughing at me? Never seen two people argue like that. Well, yeah. Well, I used to argue with my ex a lot. If that makes you laugh. Every time he wants to put it inside me, I had to like those are where the jokes started. Like for example, like I even made fun of my own family for the sake of comedy.
Well, that's
yeah.
a good way to start.
I told them like my dad is literally like I'm not lying a carbon copy of Homer Simpson. Literally.
Oh man, that's definitely going to tick a lot of boxes for the audience for
No,
sure.
no,
You've
like-
already got them on side.
No, like it's a real thing. I'm not joking.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's like super chill, super relaxed, a bit of a
No,
sausage, a bit of a sweet sausage.
He's like very angry at some points, shape wise and face wise and like body wise. The same as Homer.
What? Oh my god! But if you ever share it, I'd love to see it. I mean,
With a
that's
comb
so
over as well. With a comb over.
Oh my god! What a sausage!
Yeah.
Is he self-aware? Is he self-aware
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
Yeah, every time I wear the Homer shirt, he's like, "Ooh, that's me."
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
So
oh my
that's
goodness!
that's where
It's-
my
it's-
comedy started. For example, I started like making random jokes. I started like one time I commented on like one of like the people that was like sitting there on her outfit.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't want to seem rude or anything, but like, I think the circus is calling. They want their
Oh,
outfit
lady!
back. Yeah, they want their outfit back. And she laughed. She even, I think I remember, she even went to the bathroom. I think she pooped herself. No, for real.
Oh my god, poor lady. She probably didn't expect it. A blindside joke, and also
She
having
could
people that
not
can take a joke is
breathe.
important.
She could not breathe
Oh
after
my
it from
god.
laughter. Yeah, I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like, I think the circus called. They want their outfit back. So
You just put the mic back on the stand and just go off stage. I'm done here. My job here's done.
oh yeah,
Job's done. Sorted. Sorted.
yeah, I did that like right after I finished. Like, sorry, hold on, I have to interrupt the show, but lady, the circus called. They want. She just laughed.
Should bring like a horn next time.
It wasn't my turn at all. Like my turn had ended and everything, but I had to do that.
Oh my god! Especially taking it in good spirit. That's also
Yeah.
awesome. You definitely need people like that because some people kind of lose their mind.
Yeah.
But if you're in like a comedy show, like you gotta expect that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Kangaroo Court by Capital Cities? Kangaroo Court. Who sings it? Kangaroo Court
Yeah.
music. I used to listen to this one non-stop. Capital Cities, yeah, Kangaroo Court. If you ever get a chance, Capital Cities, Kangaroo Court, and there's another one as well. Oh, I forgot the name. And there's also Steampunk Giraffe. But anyway, they're all like kind of like I would say indie-ish. Capital Cities is pretty big, but they've got 122 million views on their Kangaroo
Jeez.
Court. Yeah, and I found it maybe. Actually, I would have found it 10 years ago. Legit, yeah.
Yeah.
And that one resonates with me. But I don't listen to the lyrics a lot,
No.
if at all. I listen to the beat. So when you're putting your music on like my stream, I loved it because like for me the beat's like the most important part. To me.
Yeah.
So when I hear like synthwave and lo-fi, like I love it.
Oh, then you're gonna love my next project because I have a
Yeah, man, I
lot
can't
of
wait for it.
lo-fi released already, and I have like one album or like two projects because I kind of went
Oh.
ham during the holidays and I bought stuff and I bought loops and like mixed everything up and
Dude, nice.
so I want
I
to
can't wait,
ask
man.
you like what would you do with like $500,000?
$500,000? Whoa, that's a good question. That is a tough one. $500,000. If I had $500,000, the first thing I would do is keep my promise and fly all over the people. So all the people that are in my stream right now, I'd fly them down to Australia and I would cook them hamburgers. I made the promise and I would stick to it. That's one thing I do first.
Wait,
and foremost.
I did not sign
Then-
up for cannibalism. Why did you want to cook us as hamburgers?
It could be ham. It doesn't have to be like meat. I'll do both. I'm not gonna like just do meat and go good like everyone else. No, I'll do like hamburgers, mushroom, portobello burgers, bit of everything. Yeah, of course, man.
Then I want to turn into a hot dog, please.
I do know hot dog. No, I'm not gonna cook you guys. I'll cook for you guys.
Oh, okay.
So I'll bring you down and I'll cook you like a nice Australian barbecue. That's the first thing, right? Because like it'll be a drop in the ocean, right, for cost. And then everyone also like get to meet them in person, have a good time. And then the next one is I don't know what I would do with the money. I don't know. I think I'd have to sit down and plan it. I'd sit down and maybe plan. I'd give a portion to some kind of like maybe dementia or anything to do with medicine. I'd probably then practically invest a good like $1 million in like also into some specific technological like stock, and then I'd probably like to kind of keep me going off the like maybe dividends would keep me going so it pays for itself. And then what else would I do? I definitely do a shit ton of giveaways. Like I'd never have to think about a giveaway cost ever again. Like that'd be fun. Like being able to go on stream and be like, hey, you want a game? You've been waiting for this game for like, like a good part of the year and you can't afford it. It's done. It's sorted. Done. Like that would be a great thing to do. Like I love doing that. What else? Maybe buy the latest technology for my computer so I can do cool stuff with it. I don't really have. I think that's part of the reason why I tend to be on the happier side. Like I'm not always wanting for something. I think that's probably like the fortunate way to be. Like I'm not like, oh, I can't wait to get this. Like, or I wish I had that. I don't have that mentality. So I'm more like, I just want to eat a lot of food. I go to the restaurants. I go to restaurants, take my friends out to restaurants. That's what I do. But what's the point of having all that money and not being able to share an experience with people, right? Or be able to like enjoy it with people because it's kind of hollow. And that kind of goes back to having like my little lady with me. Like that's why it's so important my little lady is so important to me because I'm able to spend time with her, and we can share that experience, and like it's cemented in my mind. So yeah, that's my answer. I do a bit of everything. What about you, Blue?
Well, as I said, like, I want to travel the world. One of my favorite destinations to go to, and like my dream country, is Ireland.
Ooh, why? Why Ireland, man? What's there to do in Ireland that would keep you occupied?
I feel like I don't know. It's like very serene there.
Yeah. What's your favorite color, Blue? Is it green?
Nope. What's your favorite
The
color?
blue?
What's your favorite color?
Mine is, I've got two, but I'll answer gut first. Purple. I love purple, but I love yellow. They're 2-2. What's yours? What's yours? Is it green?
I was gonna say, what's your channel theme color?
yeah, it's yellow. It's yellow. Yep. I do love it. In fact, I've slowly been moving to yellow. I legit have. I love purple, but I've slowly moved to the crisp and fresh color of a bright yellow.
Everything growing up seemed to be like building up to that point where like every single item I got is yellow.
Really?
I had a yellow SpongeBob plushie. I had like Simpsons games, SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, true.
Everything in the media I was exposed to was like yellow. So.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
So yellow. No way! I didn't know that was your favorite color. I'm flattered. I'm flattered to have a color theme that aligns with your favorite color. Oh, wow, beautiful!
I already prepared the episode thumbnail. So.
Oh, that's right! Oh my goodness! I cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait. I definitely will share it with the gang online too.
Oh yeah. So what's one thing you would change about your past?
Oh man. Whoa. So the other way of saying that, like left, what are your regrets? That's probably like another way to interpret it, right? So, yeah. I know it's dumb. It's trivial, but I once went to HJ's and I bought a meal and I didn't get the Coke with it. And I sat down. I'm like, and the guy like said, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it was the same price. That's as bad as bad. I know it sounds dumb, but it was like, man. I was really upset for some reason for like a good week. I'm like, I didn't get what I paid for, and it just bummed me out. And that was it. As dumb as it sounds, I wouldn't change anything else. There's like, if I change anything, it's a chance that I wouldn't meet my little lady. I wouldn't meet you. I wouldn't have a streaming like online presence. Like it would change the way I am. Even changing the fact that I wish I had internet earlier. Like that'd be a fair thing to say, right? Yeah. But that would or could have changed my personality. Like from my core. I might not be the left that I am at all today. I could have been more bitter. I could be more upset. You know, like, but then again, you know, I could be more successful, like, or more, like, you know, like, I don't tend to think about, again, like, yeah, I guess that's my only trivial regret. I wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, I'm happy with where I am.
So, ask about your song. I need to know what's your favorite, or hold on, let me rephrase that question. If your life was ever to be turned into like a video game or a movie, what would the title be?
Whoa. Oh my god. Man. Mamma mia. That is a tough question. What would be the title of my movie that reflects my life?
Like the game that's
Or the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it a game that I have to make, or is it a game that already exists that reflects my life?
It's about you. Yeah.
Oh, about me. Well, like my defining trait for me is like being optimistic, right? Always being happy. So I'm trying to think of what.
Maybe.
Yeah, literally, left click to optimism, left click to be happy. And it's not in a way that sort of like hides an undercurrent of sadness. So what would be like super sunnies and sunshine all days all around? Maybe that's why I like Feel Good Inc. But I'm trying to think of the lyrics in Feel Good Inc. That's a tough question, Blue. That definitely surprised me. A game? Because I know when I say it probably like I don't or a movie. I know it's gonna like cut away other aspects of my life, right? So, you know what? Commander Keen. I'm not sure if anyone on your like listening will know the game Commander Keen. Or do you know Commander Keen? You know Commander Keen?
Does he know me?
Vaguely. Commander Keen is like an old. It's about a kid. Okay, it's about a kid who has alluded. His sister gets abducted by aliens. It's a very, very old game. But the premise of the I know. Yeah, but this is why I resonate with it in my life because I played that game as a kid, right? And I played all the different permutations, like all the different versions of the game. And the whole point is he's always trying to get like punch up and fight for the right thing, do the right thing, and he never gives up. And he's always trying to find resources to get his sister back, right? So to me, like I'm always about happiness and always about doing the right thing and ethically, conscientiously. So Commander Keen resonates with me in that way. Is it life's an adventure? I mean, I don't have a sister, so it's probably not a good example. But replace sister with like I don't know, happiness. So if happiness was taken away from me ever, I'd always fight to get that happiness back, and I'll never stop fighting as happy as I possibly can be.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's that's the best recover I can have on like what game or what movie. Oh man, that's a tough question. Dang. Good question though. It's just difficult. I'm keen to hear, Blue, what your other guests are gonna answer. I don't want to turn it on you. You might not be prepared for that question. I don't want to. Man.
I forgot what the question was.
The question was, I'll be
just joking with you. Nah, I know it.
Got it? Okay.
Mine would be what the fuck.
What? Yeah, isn't it? It's what the fuck? Is that like an actual movie, or is that
no? It's like if
if
it's like something based off of my life or like about my life.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Got it.
Yeah, that's
chaos, pure chaos. Okay, maybe I, as always, I overthought my answer. Blue,
it's fine. I'm really enjoying this, but like we're going like overtime, so.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, no, I'll wrap it up with you. You let me know. I'm sorry.
It's more than fine. I was worried more about like, oh my god, what content am I gonna talk about? Like, oh my god, is the episode gonna...
dude. You'll never have endless content with me. You'll be fine. I can talk to you for ages and ages and ages. Don't worry.
That's why. It's segment 3. It's called delete, uninstall, or play, delete, uninstall.
Brilliant.
I'll give you 3.
Gotcha.
Like in this mini game, I will name a set of 3 games each time. You will have to tell me 3 games or 3 media things. You will have to tell me which one you'd play, delete from existence, or uninstall. So
play, delete, or uninstall. Okay.
Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Battlefield.
Oh shit! I'm writing the 3 options down. Play, delete, or uninstall. So can you repeat that? Call of Duty,
Counter-Strike, Battlefield.
Counter-Strike, Battlefield. I would definitely play Battlefield. I'd probably delete Counter-Strike. No. Shit.
Uninstall is like play once and never touch.
Oh, okay. I'll delete Call of Duty, but I'll uninstall Counter-Strike because I've got a soft spot for Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I do like Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
It was my childhood, so I can't delete it. Built everything.
Which one you would delete?
I would delete Call of Duty. Yeah, I'd delete Call of Duty. Oh, it's gonna get some unhappy people. Yeah, seriously. Oh man.
A toxic hatred towards Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it, but it's so hard to delete still, though.
No offense, but like, it's nothing personal. It's not like. No
vendetta. Just not a fan of the game mechanic or the. What don't you like about it specifically?
The community.
I was just gonna say, is that the game's fault? Do you reckon? I'm curious. I'm just curious. Like
maybe because like I don't know, like people all over the world. I've tried playing it a few times. Like I did not end up. Every single year, I try to like sneakingly, nobody knows, sneakingly play it. So,
I know you.
2 years ago, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna go back.
Oh, you
Nothing will make me go back. Not even $1 billion will make me go back there because I don't like first-person games much. But I could make some exception. Like it's a zombie killing thing. I don't mind. But
Love zombie games, man.
same. But yeah, besides that, that's basically kind of like everything. So Apex, PUBG or Valorant?
PUBG. Oh,
Yeah.
I like how you're grouping up the games like in their
Yep.
sort of like their niche categories. I like that. That's smart. All right, so we've got Apex, PUBG, or Valorant. Okay, I actually want to play PUBG, but I haven't played it. So I'd probably play Valorant. I'd probably uninstall PUBG, but I'd delete Apex. Apex to me is like your Call of Duty. Like I've tried it, I've played it. I come back every like a month or a year in a gap, and every time I come back, it's like it's just even more difficult to get into. And like I hate the fact that I've got to go in right in a massive like bus or a plane, land, then die, and then rinse repeat that over and over again. Like I get it's quick to do it, but I hate wasting time. And that to me, Apex's start point is a waste of time to me. But like I think PUBG is similar, right? Anyway, but I think I'd give it a shot because I've not played it, and I'd play Valorant. I've played it before. I like it, but I don't like how accurate you're going to be with the headshots. But that's that is actually a skill issue. You know what I mean? So like that's a bit different.
Okay, so Phasmophobia, Demonologist, Ghost Watchers.
Ooh. So Phasmo, Demonologist. I'm writing this down on my little notepad. Or Ghost Watchers. I don't think I've played Ghost Watchers.
I would delete Phasmophobia in a heart.
Yeah. Really? Man, you're gonna be up against some stiff competition, dude.
My favorite of these three is Demonologist. Funny enough.
Ooh, really? Okay. You know what? I'm okay. Much to the chagrin of my lovely friends online, I would agree. I wouldn't delete. I'd probably end up deleting Ghost Watcher because I've never played it. So to me, deleting it, I've not missed out on anything. That's purely my perspective. But I would probably uninstall Phasmo and play Demonologist too. Like I like Phasmo, but I don't know. Something about it doesn't draw me in as much as Demonologist does. Like I can sit there and talk to the ghost in Demonologist. Like I love that, and like casting them out is so interactive. It's so cool. So I like Demonologist a bit more. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. So Pokemon, Pal World, or Temtem?
Oh, Pokemon Power World or Temtem. I actually got Temtem for my little lady, so and she loves it. So you know what? I've seen Power World, and it looks good. I was gifted by the lovely Torvis that game.
It surpassed 7 million sales, by the way.
No, really?
Yep. It's on the way to beating Baldur's Gate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's actually impressive.
Beta, and it's unfinished yet.
Dear lordy. Man, it's going to be another Minecraft. It's going to be one of those games. Holy shit, power to those guys that made it.
They even
Minecraft
got like lawyers that got them like anti-lawsuit forms because like they bought everything legit. Like no one can sue them, no one can do anything.
Nice.
So they're secure.
Okay, I'll play. That's actually awesome. I was talking about on stream yesterday about the validity of Nintendo suing.
Will you stream Power?
Yeah. Like next Thursday, I'm jam-a-lamming with Badger, and we're going to be playing Power World for the first time. And I for one, I'm not a big fan of sandbox games. So Power World is like. It's on the nose.
Well,
but
it's like Valheim, like crafting wise and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I like the combat side, so maybe I can do the combat, and then maybe I can give Badger some of the role for resource hunting. You never know, but I might fall in love with it. I don't want to knock it till I've tried it. So I'll play Power World. You're addicted? Oh my god. Okay. High standards here. Shit. Okay. So I'm definitely playing Power World. Pokemon. Oh, that's tough. Pokemon I grew up with as a kid, but I wouldn't say that I'm deleting it is like wiping it off the face of the earth, man. Like Power World wouldn't exist without Pokemon. Like that's got to be a fact, right? Surely. Like if it did, it'd be much later. So maybe deleting Temtem would be my choice, and uninstalling Pokemon. Ugh, it's a tough choice.
Pokemon
Tough choice.
would be like I would. This is a tough choice because I would delete Temtem. I
Yes.
love Pokemon more than anything in the world. Like I'm a Pokemon.
Really?
I'm a Poke nerd.
Hey, it's Psyduck.
Psyduck,
Psyduck,
Shao
Yep.
Kahn,
I love Psyduck.
Mudsdale. Those are my 3 favorite Pokemon.
Oh, this should be like your mascots. Are they your
Yeah.
mascots? I know Psyduck's your mascot. Yeah.
I couldn't find like a GIF of Mudsdale, but I did find one of like Shao Kahn. So, and I even
Mudsdale.
want
They're the newer ones, right?
Mudsdale. Yeah, is a horse. He
Oh
always,
yeah, I see
he
it now.
always ends up being my starter instead of the starters in like the more recent games that has it. Like in Sword, and I have Sword, so I used Mudsdale, and I got Violet, so I used Mudsdale.
Violet. so they kind of like, oh, Scarlet and Violet. Okay, I got you.
Scared
They're
and
the two.
Violent,
You
yeah.
can scared and violent.
Yeah,
That was a tough choice, though.
that's a
pick.
typo. That was a typo. I don't regret.
Yep, scared and violent.
All right, so
man.
it's gonna get easy or kind of like
Huh?
tougher than The Sims, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Palia.
Sims, Dreamlight Valley. What was the last one? Sorry,
Palia.
Palia. What's Palia?
It's like
Palia. I've never...
it's a game that went popular. It's like free to play, completely free. Everything is free.
Oh.
But it's also dying now because of like the devs refuse
Oh.
to listen to us and like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like
That's
on
a
the
shame.
Switch. On the Switch, there's a lot of glitches they don't want to fix. On PC, there's a lot of switches. There's a lot of glitches they don't want to fix. There's a lot of issues with this game. Like no one wants to fix or do anything about.
How weird. Like they got a community that's like loves the game and they're not happy.
Yeah.
They're not. Maybe they're
It's
working on something else. Maybe.
it's let's call Pal World the Palia killer because like everybody's been
Yeah.
because there's a lot of multiplayer issues like no people like it's cross-platform but like I couldn't join my friend on PC. It turns out it's like their issue. So
Yeah. Oh, I see.
so
I'm having a look at the video now.
which of these would you
Looks
do?
quite nice. I'd probably Dreamlight Valley. I'd probably delete. Sims I'd play in a heartbeat, and Palia I'd probably uninstall. That makes the most logical sense to me.
Yeah,
Just on the range of my games exposed, like the exposure to those kind of games. Yeah.
to me it's like I would delete Palia from existence. I would like
Oh, that's a shame.
uninstall Disney Dreamlight Valley, even though I love it. I grind on it almost every day, and I would play The Sims.
I know you like Dreamlight Valley. I know. I do know you love that one. Every time I ask, like,
Yeah,
past week, you're like, oh, you're playing Blue. Oh, I'm playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm like, oh, must be damn good. Must be damn good.
It is. So now it's gonna get tough.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Visage,
Dash.
Madison,
Madison. Oh, Madison.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, FNAF. Okay, I've not played Five Nights at Freddy. I've not played Madison. I played Visage. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna delete Five Nights at Freddy. I'm definitely, I'm gonna delete Madison because Madison it contributes to the horror genre, but maybe in a way that isn't always positive.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? The ending I heard was a bit like on the nose and a bit. I don't know if it's sending the right message. I haven't played it, but I know the ending a bit.
Yeah.
And Five Nights at Freddy shaped the horror industry so significantly, it would be a disservice to wipe it off the face of the earth. So I definitely would uninstall it. I'd play Visage. I'd play Visage.
Yeah.
I like that game.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I don't know. It's a tough answer. I've never played
Yeah.
any of these.
Oh, that is tough. Then maybe just, I guess any answer's right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, any answer's right.
Okay. Now your favorite games are at stake.
Okay.
Dead by Daylight.
Uh-huh.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Uh-huh.
Evil Dead the game.
Oh, man. You know what? Easy. I would play Dead by Daylight. I would I said it was easy, but I would probably delete Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So I haven't played. See, I've got a soft spot for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's an
Yeah.
unfair advantage against the other three games because Texas Chainsaw Massacre was gifted to me by the amazing Cho, and I love that's what he did. But I couldn't get into it as much as I wanted to. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's my friend gifted it to me, so I love it for that reason. It's unfair bias. If I'm looking at it from purely logical, I would say play a DBD, delete Texas Chainsaw Massacre, as much as it pains me to say, and uninstall Evil Dead because I know I haven't played it, so it could be a good game that I'd play and uninstall. But with my heart in my sleeve here, I swap Evil Dead and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'd swap it in a heartbeat for sure. Like, absolutely. It's that is agony.
Yeah, I would delete Dead by Daylight. I would like uninstall Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I would play the heck out of that.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Because once I had a chat to you just this before about Evil Dead,
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, maybe I should give it a chance. Maybe it is good.
Yeah.
But
So,
Texas Chainsaw is a special place for me.
Dead Island, which includes all of the franchise. When I name like a game, it includes all of the franchise as well. Dead Island.
Oh, okay.
Left 4 Dead. Dying Light.
Left 4 Dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually harder than the last one. Holy
I
crap.
love all of these games.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Anything that has to do with slasher is like one of I
Yeah.
have a soft spot for it.
Oh, mate, likewise, and also for me, add the fact that they're all cooperative. That's like my Achilles heel. I love cooperative games, especially with zombies. Like, it cannot get any better. Okay, so I would play Dying Light. Damn it. I'd play Dying Light. I'm second guessing my choices already. Okay, go for the easy stuff first. Left. Okay, I would delete Dead Island. I would delete Dead Island. As much as I would not want to, really, but I delete Dead Island. I would play Left 4 Dead and uninstall Dying Light. Here's my reasoning.
Yeah.
Dead Island is full of glitches, right? And it had a really rough start. And if you look at how the launch was done and how it's handled and how expensive.
Dead Island 2 as well.
Yep. Exactly. I think all of them launched with problems, and also the cost for that game was expensive, like quite high. And even to this day, the newest game is still like $100 almost. Like, I can't justify it, right?
No,
So to me,
I don't think so. It's like $30.
no, for the newest one, Dead Island 2.
$45 actually now. Yeah.
What for the newest one? No, you got to be kidding me! Seriously,
When it released, it was $60. Yeah.
Dead Island 2, really?
On
I've
Epic.
got on Epic.
It's
Oh,
only on Epic anyways, so.
why does my brain keep thinking? Oh, okay, I think I know why. Yes, okay, so I kept thinking it was $100. Online, it still goes where I get my games from as well.
I think at some point it must have come to Steam, because I've heard them saying that they will bring it to Steam.
Yeah, I swear it was, but I must be wrong. Okay, so scratch that. That is no longer evidence for the contrary. So okay, so for me, it'll be the glitches. And that's basically all there is. I'm picking at straws here, though, Blue. Like, I really am. I'm not really making a persuasive argument, but I'll start off with Dead Island because of the glitches. I'd uninstall Dying Light because, again, it also had crazy glitches, but the cooperative experience in that was more enjoyable than Dead Island. And then Left 4 Dead is, I see it with rose-tint glasses. I've sunk in so many hours in that game, and it was our go-to for LAN parties. Like, I'd be in a room at my pals for a week, like in high school, on holiday break, no windows. We play Left 4 Dead, like 8 of us, so 4v4, or I think someone would come over for 10, so 5v5, to humans versus zombies. And the amount of memories and jokes we still quote, Left 4 Dead is the game I would play. Absolutely.
Yeah. Star Wars.
How about yourself? What about you, Blue? What's your 3 games?
Of course.
I want to know.
Play Dead Island. Like delete. Delete Left 4 Dead.
Oh my god!
Uninstall
No!
Dying Light.
Mamma mia! Okay, we agree on the Dying Light one, but Dead Island, okay, maybe I've got to give it more of a chance for Dead Island.
Because I love
I didn't know it was so cheap.
games. I love all 3 games. I have to choose one
Yeah.
eventually. But like, those are my top 3, so favoritism.
Yeah, yeah, fair, fair. Thanks for letting me know about the price on Epic Games. I'll give it a shot then if it's like
No
that
worries.
cheap. I'll
I
let my
should
pal know.
have let you know even earlier than that, but because of like the Steam
No, it's
specific
fine.
coupon, no, because we had a coupon for like all of December, so we could have used it
Oh,
for that.
cool. All right, then that's a good idea. I'll wait for the coupon to come in then. That's a good idea.
No,
Not a bad idea.
It
Yeah.
expired because it was only for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, but it'll come around, right? It'll see right now on Epic Games for me, Dead Island 2, this is the gold edition, is $119.
Don't look at the gold edition. Look at the normal.
Oh. Number one is $89.95, man.
Yeah,
$89.95.
which is like
Ugh.
45 for me, I think, or 60, I think. But
Oh, holy shit. Okay, so in Australia land, that's a shit ton of money for me. So it's like a
Yeah.
AAA game. Oh my god.
It is so much fun.
I will give it a shot. I want to get it at about $40. That'll be my wish list. I'm gonna put it on my wish list.
Yeah.
And I'll keep an eye out for it. But thanks. See, I thought it was expensive. But yeah, okay, there you go. There you go. Different worlds.
Yeah. So Star Wars, Starfield, or Mass Effect?
Star Wars, Starfield,
Mass Effect.
or Mass Effect? Ooh. Star Wars, Starfield, Mass Effect. I would delete Starfield. I would
Same.
play Mass Effect and I would uninstall Star Wars. Yeah. Starfield has just not progressed. Like Bethesda has not progressed any aspect of its engine.
And you know what's
or
even
storytelling.
more sucky?
Yeah.
The community of like Starfield are very pissed at Pal World because they have more like servers, more players than them.
Oh, but they're not even the same game.
I know.
Like, how can they compare? Why are they pissed? They should be pissed at Bethesda. Ridiculous.
I've seen Redditors get angry at that. So
What?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm angry that you have more apples than me, but I'm allergic to apples, and I don't eat apples. But I'm angry you've got apples.
Same.
What kind of mentality is that?
Angry you like pickles and I'm allergic to them and I hate them.
I hate that you're happy than I am happy. That's so dumb. Why would you wish someone to be worse off than you? That's so stupid.
Because
Aim it at Bethesda.
people stopped playing Starfield because of Power World.
That's not even. There's no direct link between that. There's zero link. Like they are like I can't even fathom the logic. Like Starfield you should play Starfield because you like Starfield. The fact that the people are playing Power World is like you should either like play Power World or just keep playing Starfield because there's no impact to you playing Starfield. Starfield isn't multiplayer, right? It's not right.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow multiplayer, so you're not even arguing about the same kind of game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous people. What a bunch of silly peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah.
GTA.
Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Saints Row.
Oh mate, it's okay. This will be easy. Cyberpunk play. Uninstall GTA. Sorry. You would delete Cyberpunk.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Again,
I gotta find out why.
First person.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
And I was
that's
expecting bigger from it, so.
Oh,
like,
true.
They could have given us easily the choice to go between first and third person, but they went for first instead. And then there was like the bugs at the beginning when it first
Oh, the
released.
bugs are so good.
Yeah. Then
that's a fair
down
point.
in quality before the DLC or whatever expansion pack they had.
That's true. Okay. If we're looking at gameplay mechanics,
plus it's
I found, by the way,
it's kind of trying to copy both GTA and Saints Row, and in some aspects, and it's failing. So.
Okay, so you're looking at like the gameplay mechanics. For me, like I would say, yeah, I agree with the bugs. I'm a bit of a weird sausage because I like bugs sometimes, as long as they're not game breaking. Like I end up laughing my ass off. Like I called my bike, and it literally didn't come for like a good 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And then it flipped across the screen, right? Hit the wall, slammed on the ground, and went meet me, and then drove up to me. Like to me, that's comical, and I lost it. So I've got a different view on Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I put in 77 hours in that game, and I didn't have that many bugs. I had 2 bugs, none of which were game breaking, and the combat being first person, I do love first person. It just spoke to me. GTA, I would delete because I think it progressively got worse. I played it as
All
a
of
kid,
them?
but even
All
though
of
as a
them?
kid,
Because that
all of them.
includes all of them.
Yep. I would, because Saints Row is more my style, right?
Same.
Saints Row
I love
is like
Saints Row.
is comedy. Yeah, exactly. I could do that
was-
GTA. I wouldn't.
I was running around in the new Saints Row, like just like being silly. And I'm sorry about what I'm gonna say now, but in a jockstrap,
Okay,
like,
okay.
with a crop top,
Oh, that's
I
fine,
had
man.
a dildo in my
Yep.
hand and I was hitting people with it.
Yes. Yep. The classic dildo bash. Do you know what my favorite thing in Saints Row
And
is
the
to
new
do?
one.
I got the new one. Yeah, the new one. There's the one
people
before
were
the
like,
new one. It
people
had
were
this.
like, oh fuck! Some of them threw their drinks on the floor. It's like, ugh, no, please hide your butt cheeks, mate.
Not my buttons. Hide my butt cheeks.
No, my
I think that game is
buttons.
like gumdrop berries. But the game itself is so tongue in cheek and so silly. That's why I love it. But GTA is a bit too serious, and I don't like the community that much in GTA.
Yeah, same.
It can be a bit toxic.
Oh,
Yeah, but
No, no,
Cyberpunk,
no.
I'd play any day.
Play GTA Online. You'll see how toxic they are.
I did. I played it literally. I played it for a couple of hours with my pal. I'm like, man, this is not for me. Like people like spawning in, like hackers spawning in,
Oh no,
Just
no. On console,
blowing you up as you spawn in.
griefing on console. I was doing a mission,
Yeah.
minding my own business. Then there's this guy that turns out to be a kid later on, because I cursed at him and
Uh-huh.
like a few words, because he spam killed me 20 times in a.
What?
Yeah, I'm like
Surely you'd get bored of it
doing
after the third time.
doing a mission.
Ah.
Like it requires stealth and agility, and he was like bombarding me in a helicopter. I was like, who the I got really pissed after like
Yeah.
3 times.
I wouldn't blame you.
I went so toxic on him. Some swear words
Yeah,
that don't
see?
even exist came out of my word. Came out of my mouth. Yeah.
This is what League of Legends does to me. I understand. I know exactly what you're like. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So you do the right thing, right? Just take yourself out of the situation.
Yeah.
It is not a good experience. GTA, I knew I was going to turn out like that. That's why I didn't go that way. I didn't play it. So yeah, I would delete it. Delete that stuff.
Yeah. So Destiny, Starbound, and Warframe.
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hands down, play Warframe. I'm not even going to think twice. Do not second guess this left.
Hell yeah.
Definitely Warframe. Play.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's free. It's
I know.
the community
One
is
of my
lovely. It's
friends-
so good.
One of my friends plays it a lot, and I was watching him before I started this interview, playing it.
Oh my
play.
god. It's always relevant. Space ninjas.
Yeah.
Space
I don't know
ninjas, man.
I don't know if you know him, Psychedelic Shadow.
Oh, I might. I'm gonna jot this down. It's like yeah, he came in.
He rated you the
Yeah,
other day.
he did.
He
He did.
loves that
Yes.
game.
Seriously? Has he got his own team?
He's at-
Does
he's
he own
at-
what is it?
Yeah, he's at like crazy levels. Like,
I might have to hit him up actually. I'd love to even like offline. 'Cause I'm always looking for people to play in Warframe. And I'd love to channel land that.
He would love that. Like, he was dying to just like do a mission, and people were not joining easily because he does
Are
different.
you
missions.
serious? What?
Yeah.
I'll do any mission. I can't promise I'd be successful, but I'll do any mission. I love the hacking missions where you hack the
Oh,
you
no.
use the puzzles and you.
He's doing something for a dragon, like a dragon.
Oh, and
Yeah.
yes! I know that one. The big flying
Yeah.
spaceship or the dragon that's on the ground. Dude, yes. I'll have to have a chat to him.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright,
He's in my
look,
Discord.
hello.
You're in my Discord, so
I am.
Yeah.
I'll say hi to him.
yeah.
I'll give him a bit of a nudge. I mean, like I can do like an hour or two, I think, with him.
Yeah.
Destiny,
So-
I would uninstall
Yeah.
and delete Starbound. Yeah, that one is easy because of Warframe.
Destiny, I haven't played it, and I do not hate it. So Destiny, I would
Yeah, fair.
uninstall. Warframe, I would
Fair, good, yeah.
play. And Starbound, I know shit about it, so delete.
Same. I think I've got Starbound. I think it's like a survival one. I think it's a survival one, like platformer. I'm not a big fan of like Terraria and
Yeah.
survival games, so
Okay, so
Yeah.
now we're gonna do genres.
Okay.
Survival horror, Slashers and
Survival horror.
just normal
Uh-huh.
or like supernatural.
Survival horror, slashes, or just normal horror? Okay. So
Like,
survival
like,
horror would be like
not like slashers,
The
for
Forest?
example. Like, no, survival horror. Forest is more like slasher, and yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, survival. No, slashers are like zombies and those brain at
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's that one. And then survival. What's an example of your survival horror?
My survival horror is like The Forest, for example. Don't Starve
Ah,
Together.
okay. Yeah. I'm with you. All right, sweet. So we're on the same page. Cool. So we got slasher is like zombies. Survival horror is like The Forest,
Yeah.
and horror is kind of like Visage.
Phasmophobia.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Which genre would you delete?
I delete survival horror. I delete it. Like I don't like the like upkeep part. I like surviving, but I don't want to go back to my base and like spend 3 hours cutting wood. It's just not my thing. Like I don't want to sit there and cut wood for like 3 hours so I can stop a random monster breaking down 6 hours worth of my base building. No, thank you. So I delete that. Because it's not effective use of time. You can see a trend here, right? Time is of the essence. Slasher zombies, I definitely uninstall. And I'd play horror games any day of the week, anytime. Even though I don't get scared playing them. I literally don't react internally, I feel, to horror games, usually. Despite loving them.
Yeah. So the final question is action, shooters, or adventure?
Action, shooter, or adventure? I'll go with my gut. My gut is saying left. You'll always play a shooter. I'll always play shooter. Action. How would you delineate? What's the difference between action and adventure for you?
Action is like more like cyberpunk, like more like mafia things and stuff. Shooters are just like Call of Duty, those things. And adventure is kind of to me like Assassin's Creed games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are very okay. I would think adventure would like point.
Yeah, because I grouped them
That's
into
my idea of adventure.
those categories. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. This one's pretty clean then. I would probably uninstall action. I'd play. I say it's easy again, but actually, like, where does The Witcher fall into that? I'd play The Witcher anytime. That'd be adventure, wouldn't it?
Witcher, yeah.
That'd be adventure, right? Yeah. The third-person view. Okay.
It
Whoa.
can also be a first person. It could be like adventure. So Minecraft.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about mechanical. Like
Minecraft falls under the adventure because it's like a survival game as well.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'll delete adventure. I'm not a big fan of Minecraft. Believe it or not, it's that whole sandbox thing, right? Unless I've got friends.
So you're
I delete adventure.
You're also deleting like Witcher and those.
Yeah. I'll always be able to pick up a game and play a shooter game anytime. I would delete it. Yeah.
Have you played My Friend Pedro?
No, I've heard of it though. My friend Pedro. Okay, let's have a look at that one.
It's a platform shooter with a banana mastermind.
My God, I've seen this before. It's an older game, right? Yeah, it is 2019. I've seen it on sale.
It's like a banana guides you and tells you to kill bad guys.
Oh, actually, it looks quite good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Actually, I might enjoy this.
Yeah. You should also check out a game called I Am Bread.
I've heard of I Am Bread. I've heard of that one as well. Is it made by the same guys? I'm guessing.
I don't know, but
it looks like
very silly.
Oh my gosh, it is silly. Like flipping and flopping. Oh my gosh. Wow. I Am Bread.
Yeah, it's like
and you just flop around.
$5, I think.
It is so silly. Okay, I love it already. That is so good. I Am Bread.
Yeah.
I probably watch someone play it than play it myself. My attention span would probably fly out the window.
I would.
But I do like the concept.
I would also love to see you play Goat Simulator at some point.
I do like Goat Simulator. I do. I think do I have it? I think I played it.
I have the third one console, so.
Oh my God. I haven't got it, but I've played it. I played it at a friend's place. I'm sure of it. It's like 1, you get to be a goat. 2, it's insane. You get to be demon goat. And 3, you get to hear it scream all the time. And screaming goats make me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that's a hard one. That's a hard, like a
sheep
tough,
scream.
tough
Yeah,
one.
I have that on my channel.
Yeah.
Well, so.
It's so good,
Yeah.
addictively good.
But thank you, LC, for the interview. We didn't have time to speak about mental health because you were all about mental health in this episode. I appreciate that. I really loved the interview. I really loved all the time you put in, all the effort. And
Oh, you're welcome, man.
you guys, you should really check him out. He's as cool as his username. LeftClickToHit. Where did it come from?
You
by the
flattered
way?
me.
I haven't
Oh,
asked you this.
well, because I play a lot of shooters and DVD, I thought that like literally, all I do all day is left click. That's all I do. Like at work, at home, when I game,
Where did it
everything.
get- where did the two hit part?
Oh, only because it rhymed. Like kind of like sing along, sort of like it sort of like was easy to say. It doesn't really rhyme. It was just rolled off the tongue. Like I always thought, marketing wise,
Yeah.
it'd be easy to remember, like to recall. Like they might call me left, they might call me click. Right. So there's always like ways you could break it up. So I mean, my first choice of name was Electrified Pancake when I was a kid. So left click to hit is a major. Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Why
it is
didn't
such
you-
a left.
Why didn't you like go with Electrified Pancake? It's your username.
It
That
didn't-
would've been
it didn't-
hilarious.
It would have been hilarious, but it's not easy for everyone to say. And if someone has English as a second language, it's even harder to say. So I thought left is kind of like easy to say. It's fun. It's more enjoyable to say if you didn't
Call
speak
you
English as a first language.
Electrified.
You see what I mean? It hasn't got the same ring. They're probably not calling me pancake, and I just don't like. I don't think it was quite as cool as left. I just dig left, because of the way that it rolls off the tongue.
Well,
That's why I
if-
picked
if
it.
you dig
Easy
left-
to say.
If you dig left, I'll go dig in the right. So we meet halfway. we'll meet.
Right click to miss, left click to hit.
Yep.
The duo. Oh my goodness. But look, honestly, I know you thanked me, but thank you for spending the time for like getting all the questions set up, taking the time out of your day to talk to me. That was a blast. I always enjoy talking to you, Blue. And you're easy to talk to. So I reckon this podcast is going to lift off and fly to the moon. And I hope it does.
I've been like the most honored, honestly, having you here. And funny thing, I've been doing the podcast thing for like 4 years. So
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
Mate, and I didn't... Mate, if you got a link, please send it my way.
I've started doing it in my language, which you'll probably
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of migrated kind of the same idea that I used to do here,
Uh-huh.
but like
Uh-huh.
to this. And this is a project from 2022. Now I have the ability to start. I was
Nice.
putting it off.
Never...
I was like postponing it, and I've lost a lot of
Mhm.
people that went off the radar because of that.
Oh.
Like, oh yeah.
Oh, really?
no, I
I'm not going to go anywhere for that. What?
Yeah. But like, yeah. So
Well, never fear, mate. You've got a new community, a different community that loves you to bits.
Yep.
And I only hope you go from leap to leap with this podcast. I have no doubt that you will. And I hope you meet more lovely peanuts like myself, if I do say so myself, and like yourself. It was a joy. Great questions, man. Great question.
right question.
Loved it. Loved
right,
every.
right question to hit.
That's right. Right question to hit. Legit, like every question has been thought provoking, and I really enjoyed it. There wasn't one question in here that I'm like, that was like a bit weird or anything like that. I liked
Yeah.
every single one of them, and they get people to think. I'm keen to see and hear rather what your other guests answer for those kind of questions,
Yeah, they are
especially around mental health.
kind of the same questions for every guest, but it's also
Yeah.
different in a way that like
Yeah.
But how do I say it in a way that I want to say it?
Like the way that they answer it, you mean? Like this, it's different for them. Like
Yeah.
it's always the same
yeah,
question,
yeah.
but
It's
always different outcomes.
That's why I keep it this way, because like everybody
Smart.
perceives something in a different way.
Exactly. It's true, and also you'll also know from the answers they give how true they are to their word, because you'll see the personality both on stream, right, and I consider this off stream, right. So
Yeah.
for me, like I'm off stream, you'll see the differences. And some people, it might be striking, and for others, it might be like, yeah, I expected him to be like that, or they'll be like, oh, he's so different, so different. So I actually will find this fascinating to listen to it. I'm eager to hear how it goes.
Yep, I am.
So what are your plans for the rest of your day, mate?
It's currently 6 a.m. So.
Oh my goodness! Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much for starting so damn early. I always forget the time. I'm terrible with time zones.
It's been 3 hours.
Man.
It's been like a pleasure.
Dude, but how early you started, I really appreciate you accommodating for me. Like, you don't have to, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
3 a.m. I started.
It's so early. That's nuts.
And I had 3 streams open at the same time, so...
Yeah, I've got 3 streams as well. Got to support the pals, right? Got to support the pals.
Yep. And one of them rated out, then I have Grandma Hoodie, and then I have, like, my other friend open, so...
Oh, man.
Supporting them all, yeah.
That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it.
Yep.
Support your friends, lift them up, because they'll lift you up as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Lift them up. This is... hold on, let me send you a GIF. When you told me you lift them up, this is what you reminded me of.
Man, he's going to be doing a workout. So there's a small person lifting the boobs of a large boob lady. It's all kosher, guys. It's all kosher. Like, it's all like above board. Don't worry.
It's all
PG.
It's all halal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. It's PG, mate. It's PG. Man, he's gonna get a good workout though. Shit.
Imagine.
So it's 6 a.m. where you are.
Yeah, 6 a.m. 5:50.
Ooh. Well, exact on the dot. Shit.
Well,
okay. And what are you planning? What are you planning? A whole day ahead of you, mate.
Cheating on my pillow with my other.
Sleep calleth. Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you gonna have anything back for lunch today? Anything particular or
It's my day off actually, so.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful to hear. Beautiful to hear. Same.
I have a hectic,
public holiday.
I have a hectic week ahead because I have like 2 consecutive days where I work in the morning,
Oof.
which I hate, but I have to.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Because my colleague has the big C, so.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought of COVID.
Nope.
My god! Holy crap,
Plus,
man!
I forgot it's not on Twitch, so I could say the word cancer without being like
warning
because
slam dunked.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
that is terrible news. Awful to hear.
It's
Awful to hear.
Prostate cancer. So.
Oh, far out.
Yeah.
Far out.
So
one of the leading cancer of all for men, of course.
He's not able to walk very good, and he had pains before. So I was like covering up, but at some point I just like wanted to cancel.
You're only human.
So like, I told my HR that I cannot do that, and it turned into like a big kind of like misunderstanding.
Oh shit!
Of my ADHD meds, and it's all.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyways.
My heart goes out to both of you. Awful. That's awful.
But now I'm like, I'll take it because like, I found out that they weren't paying me for the extra hours I'm putting.
Oh, what?
So my father.
Dude, that's illegal.
My father had to step in. Yeah, because they
were
scheduled, as she said. Like my father had to step in and like. Because he knows the owner of them.
Oh wow!
They grew up together. Yeah, they grew up together. So.
Holy crap, man!
Yeah,
that's so bad.
So the owner isn't around, or much more than the HR and the director are, as much.
Okay.
The owner is deemed to be a politician.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, that's tricky.
That's fine. But anyways, it's all good.
Damn,
now.
man.
We work things out. She's gonna pay me the extra.
Oh, good.
This month.
As they should.
Yeah.
As they should.
My salary should be $1,000. So now, since I've been with them for like 11 years this year. Yeah.
Dude.
And I get paid like $480.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah,
So
wait.
There's always this. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, man. But like, if you ever get a chance, if you want to come down to Aussie land, you're more than welcome, dude.
I
Because like it's
wish.
we got yeah, man. Like it's expensive here, but you get paid what you get
That's what
paid. You
I
know what I
was
mean? Like you
gonna
get paid
say. That's
comparable.
what I was gonna say. It is
Yeah,
expensive, so
it is. Yeah,
yeah,
but worth it as well. Like for the money you get. Like, but you know what? Media, like notoriously, media does not pay its people right.
yeah.
I used to work in media way back when I first got my degree in multimedia.
No,
And they do.
It does. If it wasn't for the economy collapse, I would have been like rich now. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh shit! Over here, we don't get paid too well in media here.
no,
So okay, then actually, oh right, so it's actually the opposite way around. Shit. Okay. Bloody hell.
yeah. They don't respect you if you don't have like a starter media. Because I wrote a script and they're like, "Oh no,
Oh.
no, you're not known here. You're not like you have to do like a starter project. Then you can talk to us." I'm like, "This is my starter project."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not happy with it. Okay, that's okay. What
Yeah.
the hell? How can you get
So
started if you don't get given a chance?
yeah.
So
So
dumb.
I
So
know.
dumb.
I know. So this is why I have like the script, and it's a very difficult genre I've wrote. Comedy and crime together. So
Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's my favorite combo. Like
yeah.
Leslie Nielsen.
Uh,
I
I
love that shit,
I
man.
kind of like mixed a little bit of like, do you know Totally Spies, the series?
I do. As a kid.
Yeah, Totally
I
Spies.
yeah.
I kind of wrote a little bit of that into my series.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's kind of it'd be like
so
about kind of like is it aimed at kids or teenagers or
no, no,
adults?
no,
What's
no.
yours? What's your
It has very atrocious killing scenes. Yeah,
Oh,
but
cool.
it's a funny series. So
Nice, man. I'm
yeah,
looking forward to it.
you
If you
will,
ever want to share it, I'd love to have it like a bit of read.
it, w- it's in my language, dude. So
Oh, okay. Well, I could do a translate though, right? It won't be the same, but it'll be close.
I could tell you the premise of it. It's like six people, like six females,
Uh-huh.
meeting each other. Two of them are like cops and stuff. One
Hmm.
of them she works in the culinary area. One of them is like a teacher. The other is more of like a yoga person, a sports teacher, and so on. So
Oh.
one of them is a dumb blonde. I had to add that in. So they all meet in unruly situations. They have to like fight the evil guys, who kind of turn out to be like behind some crimes, because
Oh.
at the end of the first season, the bad guy was initially chasing after them because he's in love with their aunt. Yeah, and
Okay.
she faked her death to just get away from him, and she lives
Oh my
in
god.
an abandoned house with her goat.
Okay, I like this already.
Yeah.
Oh man, this gives me
So
like Terry Pratchett vibes.
so yeah. So every time
So
the
good.
goat poops, she checks his poop. If it's a
Yeah.
big poop, they're gonna succeed in their mission. If it's a small poop, they're gonna fail.
Do you have a name for the like? Is it called like poop
Um,
points? Like poop pair points? Like
it's called no, it's called like the adventures of like uh
oh no, I mean the poop, the action
oh
of pooping and looking at the poop.
uh
Is there like a name for like that ability? Like is it like poop nipotence? Oh, what
maybe
could you do?
it's le poupage.
Le poupage. I love that. I love that. Le
Yeah.
poupage. Beautiful,
But
beautiful.
like
Done and
no,
dusted.
yeah, but like no, like there's also an an anti-hero, like a double agent that ends up joining
Oh.
them, like the females and everything, because she's deemed to have like very attractive, very how do
Oh,
we say it?
charismatic.
Yeah, charismatic, and she kind of like seduces the bad guy.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
time,
Femme fatale.
yeah, every time he's seduced, he's in every scene he's seen cutting an apple and eating it. When she like puts her hands on the desk, like yes, he looks at her cleavage and he looks up at her apple. Like, do you want an apple
Oh
slice?
god. Do you have
Apple?
absolutely yeah, the sensuality. The sensuality, mate.
He's like,
They're read between the lines.
yeah, he's like, apple? She's like, get that piece of shit away from my face and focus with me.
A different
My head is up here, mate.
look at your apples. Dang those apples.
Yeah, no, but like the whole premise is funny. So she ends up joining them. Her aunt turns up to be the woman the bad guy is chasing after. So in the last
the
scene,
goat aunt, yeah.
in the last scene, in the last like episode, everybody's like shooting each other and like people are dying. Two of these, like there's a guy who like falls in love with one of the girls. He just proposes to her, and she like in one scene we see her like tilt her head because she's dodging a bullet. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll marry you." She's dodging a bullet and stuff, and yeah. So in the end,
In the midst of the action.
yeah,
I like it.
in the like the premise to the final scene, we see him taunting her, and he's like, yeah, shoot me. She's like, oh, shut the fuck up with your cliche attitudes. You don't know how to write a script. Why do you put it? You're like, what? She's like, no, just die already.
The trope.
She's like, just die already. Don't be a cliche.
That's right. Don't die and become a cliche.
Like, please. He's like, oh yeah, kill me. You know you want to kill me. Please kill me. She's like, oh, shut the fuck up already.
It sounds great, man.
Yeah.
So like a lot of fun.
In season 2, I'm thinking of like bringing someone called the Joker into that.
Ooh.
He's more after like a diamond from the museum.
Oh, like a thief Joker. I was gonna say Batman would have a couple of words to say about the Joker. Yeah,
this diamond is deemed to give him superpowers if he ever obtains it. Yeah. So he's after that, but he kind of like turns himself in because of the dumb blonde. She makes him lose his mind. She's like, you want to be my sugar daddy at some point? When he captures her, she's like, the ropes are too tight, please. She gives him like, oh no, but she gets really angry when the saw machine that she gets like
oh shit,
yeah, cuts her hair. She gets so angry.
Oh,
she literally turns into the Hulk. Not literally, but like she turns into the Hulk, like in her anger. You cut my hair, like yeah. She tries to strangle him. She's like, "Ooh, you're soft
shit,
you're soft and mushy." Yeah.
I mean, after having that much rage, yeah, anyone becomes soft and mushy. I tell you what.
No,
good
she
God.
tries to strangle him, but they're like, you're soft and mushy. Hey, what's your skincare routine like?
Dumb blonde kicks in, right? Yeah.
Turns out I'm gonna like open up the subject of ADHD in an episode. Turns out like she has ADHD. She has ADHD.
Gotcha, hence her reactions. Gotcha.
Yeah. I forgot to mention the grandma of the situation. There's a grandma in there. She has Alzheimer's disease. She keeps forgetting.
Oh no.
She gets kidnapped one time on the train. She's like, "Oh, I forgot something on the fire, on the oven." They're like, "Where are you going?" No, Grandma, get back on the train, or get back in the car or something. Yeah, so that's the premise of it.
Sheesh. I like this kind of joke and this kind of shows. They make me laugh.
Yeah. But like they know their action. Oh yeah, we're gonna sell, but like there's a little bit of comedy in it. No, mate. Sorry, we'll pass. That's how they're about it, but it's fine. I'll find.
Oh really? Okay. You'll find someone. You'll find someone, man.
Yeah. But anyways, I really need to go. It's like 6:04, and
oh shit! Yeah, I'm sorry.
I really appreciate.
I get carried away.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was a blast. Look, let me know once it goes online. I'd love to share it around and let people know your lovely work.
Actually, I haven't done the ending yet, so I really appreciate everybody who listened. I really appreciate.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All of you guys for bearing with us during those hours, and I hope you guys enjoyed the banter, enjoyed the music in the background, enjoyed everything. And I'll see you guys probably around. So, anything you want to say, Elsie?
Other than thank you immensely, you legend. And I hope I'll see you guys online at some point, you lovely listeners. And please show this guy nothing but love. He deserves it. Thank you, Blue.